Warning. Broken simulation. Broken simulation. With Sam Tripoli.
And we're in it. We're there.
Don't do. We're getting all kinds of comments. You got to stop starting the show that way. You started doing it on tinfoil now, saying we're in it. Which is how we're doing it.
Yeah.
This is 4 weeks in a row, and people think we're listening. They're listening. I had several people comment. You're right, Johnny. I did think I was listening to the same podcast.
They're not. They're listening to a brand new episode.
But just you saying we're in it is a form of introduction, though. So now you have an introduction.
Yeah, a quicker introduction.
You just got to start talking.
That's it. Guys, want to give a shout out to everybody in Idaho who came out.
Everybody in Idaho.
There's a lot of people in Idaho that came and saw me. The women at TJ Maxx of Boise, Idaho, they can get some.
Why'd you go to TJ Maxx?
Well, it was right next to the Best Buy.
Why'd you go to Best Buy?
Well, because I needed a new, because Xavier Guerrero jacked my swipers.
Oh, those tile things?
No, the squares.
Yeah.
He jacked them. So I needed to sell shirts, so I had to go to the Best Buy to grab a square. And right next to it was a TJ Maxx.
Yeah, he's bad about giving stuff back.
Yeah.
He's still got an XLR cable in mine.
TJ Maxx, I don't even know what it is. Is it kind of like a Target
It's like
and a
Ross.
Walmart?
It's like Ross.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
So it's like Ross. And,
Did you not go inside?
I did not. I just watch hot bitches go in and out.
Oh, okay.
Hot bitches. So there's a lot of things I want to get into, man.
Shout out.
I had a weird week, Johnny. As you know, I'm aging quickly. Okay, I'm aging.
I thought this whole fitness 75-day thing, you're aging the other way.
I'm not. I'm trying my hardest. It's just. But the point is, Johnny, I woke up the other day, 50 years old, deciding, guess what? It doesn't look like I'm gonna make it. Okay.
Make it where?
Just in show business. And it's
hey,
fine.
You know, everybody says that Rodney Dangerfield, so there you go.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've been out here 25 years. If it was going to happen, it would have happened by now.
What is making it, though? I mean,
that's the question. But whatever making it is, I mean, I'm doing great. And we'll get into that. But it's like I'm not going to make it in Hollywood, okay? Which is fine. And everyone I know has made it. I've helped people make it.
What is Hollywood even?
I've helped people make it.
Well, you say
Everybody.
that, but wait a minute. Now
Even my old ecstasy dealer, Black Gary, is crushing it.
You haven't tried to make it for a long time.
Black Gary is in every commercial now. Every time I turn out, Black Gary is like.
When's the last time you went on a commercial audition?
I don't
Sam?
want to.
I know, because you're not trying to make it.
I know, but the point is, Johnny, Black Gary, my old ecstasy dealer, is on fire right now. He's always barbecuing, and he's always teaching the youth about the importance of getting your pharmaceutical drugs correct.
I learned a lot about Black Gary.
Black Gary is crushing it. My old ecstasy dealer is even crushing it.
Did you just send me a picture of...
I'm going to tell you, don't show it. I just want you to hold it.
Should it be on the screen at some point?
Yeah, at some point. You'll know when. Okay? So the reason I'm getting into this, so I'm doing a Boise, Idaho, and my friend Jen Adams, I've told you, there's some stories about Jen that are wonderful that I'm not going to tell. Okay?
Thanks for that.
It involves our youth, and we were running and we were gunning. We were young, okay? And we were having fun. And that's all I'm going to say about my time in Vegas with magician Jen Adams, okay?
She's a magician?
Yeah, she's great. But I'm not going to get into it.
Different kind
because that was a lifetime ago. But the point is, I go and play Jen's club called the the Lounge at the End of the Universe. It's in Boise, Idaho. The last time I went there was upstairs, but apparently the owner said he wants to do something with the upstairs, so he moved them downstairs. And personally, I believe it's a better club now.
Cool name. I like that name.
I had a great time. We were like a couple seats short of a sellout. Thank you, Boise. Thank you, Boise. So, anyways, I'm doing a show. And, Johnny, one of my goals in life, I do the show, I crush. Because the fans are great in Boise, they get it. I come up, I'm taking pictures, I'm almost done. This guy walks on stage and he hugs me. He's got a beer in his hand. He's
While you're performing?
No, it's at the end of the show.
Okay.
I do a meet and greet, Johnny.
On the stage?
Yeah, because it was weird setup. So it was like the T-shirts and the people paying their bills were right next to each other, paying for their tabs. I'm like, it's too much chaos. Meet me on the stage. Grab your shirts and come around and meet me on the stage. So it's almost done. This one guy comes up. Oh, I forgot it in my car, man.
Brought you something? Gave you something?
Oh, I forgot, Johnny. I gotta tell a story. Then we got to pause for a second because we do have some things to open. Okay, so after I tell the
mystery
story.
package.
Mystery packages. Okay, so it's almost done. This guy hands me something when I'm walking. I'll show you. We can discuss it later.
Okay.
And then the line gets done. This other guy comes up, and the other guy that just gave me this weird, like, old radio thing he called. It's a radio thing from a fucking,
An old radio thing.
I'll show you. It's like weird. I don't even know what he said. But so this other guy comes up to me, and he goes, hey, can I ask you a question? I go, yeah. I go, sure.
That's
What's
one.
the question?
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got another one?
Yeah.
Sure. He goes, is everything an intelligence operation? I go, yeah, 100%. He goes, then what about you? And then I just go in the fight mode, okay? And my answer is I drive a Mitsubishi. But the reason I answered that is because I'm like, do I have to beat the fuck out of this guy?
He doesn't even drive a Mitsubishi right now because his Mitsubishi's in the shop. He's driving a Dodge Charger right now.
I'm driving American Dodge Charger.
Like a
But what
Fed.
I wanted to say was, I'm in a basement in Boise, Idaho with Christmas lights up, okay? And then the next night, I'm playing a pizza shop in Ventura, okay? That's how you know I'm not controlled opposition. I'm playing a basement in Boise, Idaho.
If you are controlled opposition, you're really controlled.
I'm the worst controlled opposition.
They controlled
ever.
you all the way down.
All the way down to a place that still has Christmas lights on in July.
Yeah.
Okay?
Like, what are you the opposite of? You know, like,
what are you talking about? I mean, my old ecstasy dealer's doing better than I am.
let's
okay?
send Tripoli in there to neutralize Joe Rogan's influence, you know?
And let's have him never on the show. That's how deep he's going to be. Let's have him so deep that we forget he's even one of us.
Doesn't make any sense.
And like, you guys are such idiots.
No.
And he's like, I didn't mean anything. I go, yeah, I get it. But I thought it was some dude popping off. And I was about to be like, today's the day we find out if jiu-jitsu, Krav Maga, Thai boxing works.
You should have been like, yeah, I mean, you're right. I am on TV all the time.
All the time.
Obviously.
My ecstasy dealers has a better career than I do. I mean, what are you, just ridiculous?
So funny. Yeah.
And then the next night, I'm playing a pizza shop in Ventura, and it was actually a lot of fun.
Pizza shop.
Hey, man, they bought tickets. I basically sold it out.
Yeah, I mean, it is really funny, isn't it? Because
I played a gay bar in Jacksonville. That's how you know I'm not controlled. I played a gay. I sold out the gay bar, but I did play a gay bar in Jacksonville.
I think it looks like, because, you know, once we're in the studio, it looks like anybody else's studio, basically. That they think, oh, well, he must be just like Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
you know what
it's
I mean?
so ridiculous.
Or he's just
dude, let me tell you
like,
something.
What are you talking? If
Joe
you knew
Rogan's
where we
place
record
versus
right now,
our place is hilarious.
I mean, it's
Joe
ridiculous.
Rogan's place is a tiny studio, surrounded by every alpha male's wet dream.
It's like Rob Dyrdek's
It's
warehouse.
insanity.
Or whatever.
It's
fun.
insanity. So yeah, that
He's
was
got
it.
his own massive comedy club in Austin.
He's got his comedy club. He's got a massive studio, a massive warehouse where he does his show. And his show is the smallest part of the entire thing. He has, I mean, everything's there. He's got some bow hunting place where he can shoot fake animals.
You know what else he's not doing? He's not driving a Mitsubishi.
And he's not playing a gay bar in Jacksonville. I should make that sure I sold out a gay bar in Jacksonville. Some woman's like, I'm sorry, it's Jacksonville.
I wonder what your offer would be from the government. Like, what would they come to you with? Be like, listen, we'll give you an extra $250 a month for if you want to play ball.
Yeah,
Tripoli.
what would I do?
Yeah.
What would they use me for?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's not where I don't think they can get. They lowball you. Is my prediction.
I would have to negotiate.
Yeah, you'd have to negotiate to get something worthwhile.
And what did I get at?
I would say that you'd negotiate instead of for money. You'd be like, I want to get top 100 every podcast in the rankings.
Or like unshadow banned.
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah.
That would be like, dude, if I can talk mad shit, I'll be your fucking, I'll be a fucking agent.
They'd be like, nobody has that kind of power.
Yeah, no. There's literally nothing they could offer me. Like, I was thinking about that, dude. It's like
It's your soul, man.
Like, imagine being the lotto winner who got the $1 billion ticket. Like, what would you do for $1 billion? Would you kill somebody, Johnny?
No.
For $1 billion?
No. Hell no.
I wouldn't either.
No.
I wouldn't either at
I mean,
all.
what if it was like somebody who was on death row and you know they did it? Would you just push the button? Somebody's got to push the button.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was. I am pro death penalty in theory,
Yeah.
but I am anti death penalty in reality.
Because you can't know. You can't know.
Well, no, because I just know our legal system's so racist
Yeah.
that they just convict people.
That's what I mean, yeah.
You know. So yeah.
It's not even racist. I mean, it's just like inefficient. It's fucks up too much.
But it's just
I mean, it is
so
racist,
hilarious
but other
that
stuff.
everybody thinks everybody is controlled opposition.
It's just because they don't. If
It's just boredom.
I
That's
should
what
just
it
follow
is.
you. You should let me follow you around with a camera for like one day.
Yeah.
Just start to finish, and we'll call it. The name of it will
Who's
be
my
controlled
handler?
opposition.
My 3-year-olds that just work me,
Just watch you like groan out of bed, like.
just sore. Just kids yelling and screaming at me, not being able to handle it emotionally, so I give them everything they want.
That'd be a good name for a special though. Controlled opposition. That's a great one.
No, it would not be a good
Yeah,
one. So, anyways, I fly.
Hold on. When you sit up, it cuts off your head.
Okay, I fly to dude,
Idaho?
this is how shitty LA is, right? I park my car at LAX. I get there at 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
I get my car at 9:30 the next day. How much do you think I had to pay for parking?
$35.
$100.
Oh my god.
$100
That's
for a
crazy.
little over 24 hours.
You got to park at one of those places that's a little farther away.
I could have
that's
got
a
my
shuttle
car
bus.
a hotel room and just had my car hang out in a hotel room.
Is that through the airport, like the official airport
Yeah.
parking lot? You gotta go. There are a couple that are like closer, like In and Out and around there. They're a lot
yeah,
cheaper.
I just don't want to do that.
You have to take a shuttle though.
But it's just ridiculous.
Dude, you get an Uber. Dude, you can get an Uber Black, like a professional driver in a black car, like a big like Escalade.
Yeah.
That's like $60,
Yeah.
$80.
Yeah.
Less
Yeah.
than that's what you should do, dude.
Yeah.
They come and handle your bags and everything. Professional driver, no more than $80.
But Johnny, so I now am part of the Delta Lounge.
Yeah, I have that for American. It's great.
Yeah, well, what I do, dude, is I just got a credit card so I could just use it. And now I put so much money on that credit card just so I can get a free eggs
That's
at
what
the
my-
fucking airport.
That's what we did,
That's
yeah.
basically all I'm doing. It's just ridiculous.
It's good. It's good though because the bathrooms are like a lot quieter.
Johnny,
Private stalls.
everyone keeps talking about how consumer faith, what's it called? Consumer
Confidence index.
confidence in the economy is bad. When I have 4 females in my life and they're spending all my money.
I think it's actually better now. It's good. That was the last one. Was good.
What do you mean?
Consumer confidence is up.
It's up?
Yeah.
What are we excited about?
That's what I was wondering. I don't know, but it's higher than they were anticipating. I believe. I think that's just bullshit.
Well,
honestly.
yeah, I mean, do you believe any poll?
Not really. No. Not
So-
unless it says something that I like. And then I
So
believe it.
Johnny, and tell me if this is still dangerous.
Go on.
I fly. So now, dude, Delta now does it. They're trying to make it so miserable on you to check your bag in. They have upstairs. They have just computer check-in.
Still checking your bag in, huh?
Well, I had to bring T-shirts to sell in Idaho.
You can't fit them in your carry-on bag.
Dude, no, I bring a lot of T-shirts,
That sucks, man.
right? But now it's all automated. They're just forcing you in that.
That's good though, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
What's
like,
bad about that? I would love that. Automated.
What?
Make it all automated. Isn't that good?
Yeah, but that's people's jobs.
Yeah, but what do you care? You said they're making it worse at the airport. But that
Well,
seems
they are
better at
because
the
they're
airport.
trying to send you to use the automated stuff.
Isn't
So
that good for you though? Is
For
that
me?
faster? Yeah.
It is faster.
So why is that making it worse for you? At the
Because
airport?
people are going to lose their jobs.
But that's not worse for you. That's not trying to make people not
That's
fly.
just bad for humanity.
Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, dude, this convenience thing is we're going to sell ourselves out.
You don't
for
think
convenience.
You don't think they're gonna take that extra money and spend it on better seats in the airplanes? and
No,
stuff?
I don't. That's one for sure. I don't believe that. They would make the bathroom stall the smallest thing possible where you have to shit standing up if they could for just one more row of seats.
Have you ever tried to pee when it's really rocking on an airplane? That's
Johnny,
really hard.
I told you the story about me trying to fart while the plane is just rocking.
So it's
It's
really a
the
challenge.
worst.
Yeah.
Because your ding dong basically turtles up and your butthole clinches because you're in fight or flight. And now you're trying to shit fart, and you can't do it because you're going against your own nature. But the point is,
Going
John,
against your own nature.
yeah, your natural instinct says survive, and your body shuts down your ding dong and clamps down the beehole.
Okay.
And now you're fighting it.
Sounds right.
Johnny, this is science.
It sounds scientific.
By the way, I think the last 3 specials I've done, or the last, every one I have a story about almost shit my pants on a plane. That's how often it almost happens to me.
It's so funny because when I said that you seem like you have a lot of problems with shitting your pants like a couple months ago, you're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I never shit my pants.
Well, Johnny, everyone gets defensive about shitting their pants.
Okay.
It's just a natural defensive thing.
You were like, I haven't talked about that in 2 years.
Yeah, well, I mean, like lately I've been fighting for my life.
Is that age? You think your
Yeah,
O-ring
for
is
sure.
losing integrity, you think?
No, it's solid.
So why are you having problems then?
Because sometimes I gotta poop.
Too much fiber.
Maybe, but I got poop and my butthole's like, dude, we're good,
Oh,
but it's
got
gotta
something for you.
happen.
Got something for you. Okay. So remember, we know the space camp story. Didn't shit for a week at
Yeah.
space camp. I didn't.
Yeah.
You thought that was really impressive. To me, that's just another Tuesday.
Okay.
So I told you, like, my habit is to go like 3 times a week, something like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes every day, but often. Talked to my dad. Turns out it's genetic. My dad, once a week.
Your dad shits once a week.
Yeah, like 3. It'll be like 3 times that day sometimes, but 1 day a week.
One day a week he bangs it all out, and then the rest of the week he's just
Is that crazy?
that is nuts to me.
It's genetic.
That's so nuts.
in
I
the
wonder
genes.
what your body does with all the food you eat.
Well, he doesn't, like, he's always, because he's, rides horses. He's a horse trainer and
Yeah.
races horses. He's trying to keep trim a lot. So
Maybe what your
doesn't
dad's
eat a lot.
doing is he's trying to shit because he's riding so much. The
pushing it
horse
back
is
in.
pushing it back in.
it could be. I can't,
Right?
I can't rule it out.
So, anyways, Johnny, now with the automated, I don't even have to talk to anybody. I just go bang. I know it's upstairs. I
That's
get
great.
in. I get out. It's not bad.
You
I
should
feel
check
bad.
that card, too, because sometimes it'll give you priority bag. Your bag will come off first off the.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So now I'm going and I got pre-check. So I'm going through. I get in. Can you beep that real quick?
That you have pre-check?
Yeah.
You've said that a million times.
Yeah, I don't want anyone to know it because then everyone will get it.
Oh, come on. Everybody knows about pre-check. Most
Okay.
people don't want to have to give all that information. It's-
Yeah.
You got to
yeah.
give your fingerprints.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like.
Johnny, I got to be honest with you, going back to the automated thing, you're right. I should be happy about it because I hate getting in line. Here's my
it
rule.
sucks,
I have to do math on where I'm going to get into. It's either you don't want to go with anyone with kids because I got to check in everybody.
yeah.
Elderly people don't know how to work, and ethnic people have no clue how these things work. So if you can get just...
Which is weird because they probably built it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. You mean the Asians?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't know how to work. They just don't know how to do it.
Right.
I listen. I love Asian people. They're wonderful, but airports are an enigma to them. It's just like a Rubik's cube they can't ever solve.
I've heard you say that.
1,000 times. Okay. Every time I just get a reinforcement that I'm onto something. Great in math, great at karate, can't drive, can't figure out airports. That's it. Okay, that's it.
We'd love to talk to some Asians and see.
I would like to know why you guys don't know what the fuck you're doing. Okay, can I get that?
Are you Asian? Tweet at Sam Tripoli. Tell him what you think about his opinion here. Is this
So,
is this
Johnny.
valid?
So I go through the airport. And I put my bag in. Okay.
Yeah. We've established.
And then I have to get up. And no, this is actually on the way back to the story. So I go to get up, I get something out of my bag, and I smell something. I'm like, is somebody getting high on this plane? I smell weed really bad. And I'm reaching in my bag and I feel something soft and like
You're on the plane right now?
I'm on the plane. On the way back again. I open it, put the picture I just sent you.
It's some nice nugs there.
That's
right?
a lot of weed. That's a lot of weed, man.
What? Where's that from? Just one of the shows or something?
Yeah, one of my
Got mixed in with the t-shirts?
Yeah, and someone's like, "Oh, dude, give me some weed," and I put it in a bag, and I forgot it's in there. So far, I've flown with knives.
Oh, dude, I told my girl about that. You're so lucky you didn't get arrested.
I am so lucky. Knives and weed, bro. I'm never flying again with anything. I'm gonna go through my house. Through my bag and dump everything out.
How do you use? I had to make a rule that because I would do screw up like that with water and stuff that I just have one bag that I only use at the airport.
Yeah, I gotta do that.
Do you not have a bag?
No, I need to do that
because
I need to do my airport bag.
It's too risky.
But look how much weed that is, and nobody said anything.
That's crazy. I remember Ari saying that he flies with shit all the time, and just nobody does anything.
I guess it doesn't matter.
It's weird, right?
But like old school me's like, that's a felony.
I guess the dogs there are all just looking for explosives.
Yeah, I very rarely see the dogs. And if you
really?
see
They
the
have all the
dogs,
time
you're like,
Wi-Fi.
hey, dog, you're an asshole. You're a snitch bitch.
But I think they're just explosive sniffing though, not drugs.
No, they're drug sniffing.
No, I don't think so. Because I checked it. I asked them one time.
You ever go, hey, is he searching for coke? And they're like, no, thank
it's
God.
Bombs, yeah.
Some bombs?
Yeah.
What if I made the bomb out of coke?
Then you would
The coke bomb?
Coke bomb, yeah. I'm sure you did plenty of those in the late 90s. Though.
I did, bro. No, actually, Johnny, I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't really get into coke till the 2000s.
It was good for your stand-up, though?
What?
Coke? I was thinking
No,
about
it
you
was
bombing
awful.
on Coke. That's what I'm saying.
No.
Okay.
No, it was awful.
The fuck with your
That's
timing?
why my career went to shit, and Black Gary's crushing it, and I'm sitting here doing a show about weed in Idaho.
Fuck with your timing?
Yeah, I couldn't do jokes. Now, one time I was on speed, and I crushed. I'm like, that's not good. Can't do that again.
I remember, I can't remember if it's in Born Standing Up, that Steve Martin thing or something Bill Hicks said, but one of them was like, never start out stand up on substance because you'll think you need it and it'll like ruin you.
Johnny.
It'll ruin you.
Agree with that.
Because it's natural, right, to think like, oh, I need to bring this down a notch. I'm too amped. But I guess
I
that's
see
a
a
bad
lot
idea.
of my friends do that. They got to have a beer. They got to have a puff of smoke before they go on stage.
That wouldn't help
And I'm
me.
like, you're just great. You don't need it. And I used to think that. I remember the first joke I wrote, which was a zombies running fast joke, which was the first time I got high way back in the day. Was
Weed?
No, when I got sober for the first time way back in the day. And it was the first joke I ever wrote. And I was like, okay, I can write sober. And now I've been writing a lot. Sober.
Oh, you were like worried about that?
Yeah, because like I'm up from the generation where we were convinced that you had to be on drugs to be a great artist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And that's kind of how we saw it. And now I realize that. I tell this to newly sober people all the time. You didn't need to be high to be artistic. You were just artistic when you happened to be high. And you correlated the two. But yeah, isn't that crazy, dude, to fly with all that?
You've risked your freedom twice now.
Yeah, I can't do it again. I got to go through that and just get rid of everything.
That's too risky, man.
Fuck,
that's too much.
bro.
That's too important.
Fuck.
You could lose everything.
So then a guy at the pizza place gave me a silver dollar. He came up and he just heckled. He didn't heckle me, but like he thought it was his personal show at the pizza shop. And it was like this white.
Because he gave you $1?
No. It was a white Mexican guy with a
white Mexican guy.
A
Like
white
CK?
looking.
Like
We call him
that
what?
Like a CK type?
Well, no, he didn't look like CK, but in that where it's like he looks white, but he's Mexican. Right? The more European, but very little Mexican in him. Not even like kind of like XG is Mexican, but he looks whitish. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not like what's the old
he's not like George
Mayans,
Lopez,
the Mayans.
right? Yeah.
They like the real Mexicans look Mayan.
Yeah.
Like
I know what you're saying.
XG looks like Conquistadorian, right?
Like Danny Trejo or something.
Yeah. Like that's the real Mexican.
Were you going to get some shit out of your car?
Yeah, but hold on. Let me just finish the story, then I'll go get it. So this guy comes up to me. He's talking to me all the time, and he just starts to rush the stage, and I'm always like, okay, chill.
During your set?
Yeah, but he's sitting in the front.
He's shit-faced?
No, he's drinking Bud Light hard.
Okay.
You know.
Well, that's interesting.
You know what they call speed in the the recovery rooms?
What?
Queer juice.
Yeah, you
okay?
mentioned that. Yeah.
Bud
Queer
Light's
juice.
not the queer juice. So he's drinking the queer juice. He comes up and he walks to the stage and he goes, I got a gift for you. He hands me a gift and it's a $silver. Now people give me $silver at shows, which is cool. I'm very
That's
thankful.
a thing that happens to you?
Yeah, they hand me $silver all the time.
Why?
I don't know. They see it as a gift, and I talk about precious metals all the time.
Oh, okay, of course.
So he hands it to me, and I go, thank you. I put it away. I go home. I'm just looking at it. It's very worn down. And I look at it. I go, what's the date on this? Guess what year this silver dollar's from?
1963.
1896.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
1896, bro. He
That's
gave
an
me
old
an
one.
1896 silver dollar.
That's
And
cool,
it's
man.
so cool.
That is cool.
I put it in my special place, which is in my butt.
I was about
I
to
put
say.
it no, I put it in a special place.
I didn't think you had any. I didn't think you had any more
Off-site.
room back there.
Off-site.
Mystery package! It's mystery package. It could be anything. It could be a ton of cash or some anal rings. It doesn't matter. It could be anything. It's mystery package. Let's see if it blings.
All right, so we just played the mystery package theme song there. We're coming back. Sam went down to the garage,
Got it.
got the box here.
Got the mystery package.
Is it ticking? There's a note here. Let's see what we got. Sam and Johnny, great podcast. Love to hear the stories, and hopefully, as you're drinking your coffee or tea, oh well, she just spoiled
Oh,
it.
dude, this is so nice.
You'll know that someone out there loves you, especially on the days it doesn't feel like it. Jacqueline, ATC connector, you are loved. Sam, you are crushing it.
I am crushing it. Dude, there's like weird
Johnny,
bags
it
inside of
always
bags
seems
here.
impossible until it is done.
There are bags inside
You are
of
crushing
bags. Dude, you got to know I love bags. He obviously knows I love bags.
Oh, I think this is going to be a mug.
I'm down with mugs.
I have a feeling.
I'm down with mugs.
I love mugs because there's a coaster there. It says, "You are loved."
Oh, you are loved.
You are loved, Jacqueline.
Jacqueline, you are loved. Let's see.
I feel like you have to have a 200 IQ to open this box.
Oh, look at that. You are loved. You are loved. Thank you. I'll bring it to Dana and she'll go, What is this someone you're having sex with?
Oh, that's cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jacqueline. We are
Jacqueline.
not worthy. So, Johnny, this is the other thing a guy gave me. I don't know if it's real or fake or what is it.
It's the weirdest cock ring I've ever seen.
Look at this. Have you heard of this? Einstein's blue umbrella record. What is this?
Blue umbrella record?
No, umbrella. Here, look at it.
What? I don't. Is that where your dick goes? Right
No, dude.
Your dick goes in that hole.
No.
Mine would never fit in
What do you think it is? Like, look at you. Pull the thing out.
there.
Pull the thing
Blue
out.
Amberol record. Let me see.
Look that up. What is it?
Oh, I wonder if. Hold on.
But that was a
I
guy.
think this is one of those little. This is used to be how you would play music. Yeah. That's exactly what this is. This is a thing that used to play music. They're called Edison Blue Amberol cylinders,
So,
and this is yeah, you can see right here the little lines. It looks like on a
how
record
old do you
player.
think that is?
It's about 100 years old, I think.
Really?
Yeah,
For real?
yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was used from 1912 to 1929.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
that is cool. Yeah.
Should I put in my my special place?
I think it's a perfect shape for that. Sam.
Oh,
There you go.
Johnny, come on. Not everything has to be homoerotic.
Do you spend sleepless nights worrying about being submerged in quicksand, being attacked by an unrelenting swarm of killer bees, or how you'd outswim an angry giant shark? Well, I'm here to tell you, stop worrying and let Anthony Atamanik, an anxious and overly informed comedian, be your guide to solving the most worrisome what-ifs. Don't Panic, a new comedy podcast from Wondery, leans into our most absurd anxieties and diffuses them with humor and actual advice for how to deal should you find yourself facing your fears. You'll laugh, learn, and possibly sweat profusely. Enjoy Don't Panic on the Wondery app or wherever you get your podcasts. You can listen to Don't Panic early and ad-free on Wondery Plus. Join Wondery Plus in the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts.
Flying home from, have I told you the story about Dallas yet? Flying back from Dallas? Have we done that?
I won't know until I hear the story. I don't know.
So we're flying back. We're in the air on a flight to from Dallas.
It all makes sense so far. Yeah.
Okay, so let me start this. My favorite new show is Hijack. Okay?
I love it.
I love Hijack.
It's great. Did you watch the last episode this week?
No, there's one more, right?
Right, but did you watch the most recent one? Good episode.
So I'm going to tell you something, Johnny.
Intense.
If you come back, you take your emotions out of it. This is a very woke show.
It is. Yeah.
But it's so good, you don't realize how woke it is.
You don't care.
You don't care.
You realize it.
The premise of the show is, and we're not going to give away too much, white terrorists hijack a Middle Eastern plane. Like, I don't know what's more woke than that.
Are they terrorists?
Yes. And they're white terrorists hijacking a plane from the Middle East. Right?
It's so silly.
Is it so? It could get any woker. Except for this last episode.
I think they are terrorists, actually. A person who uses unlawful violence and intimidation, especially against civilians, in pursuit of political aims. Yeah, I would. Is that a political aim, getting somebody out of jail?
Yeah, 100%. So, Johnny, the last episode, we're not going to give it away, but the new element, all right? Just think about who the new element is in the last episode.
2 old white guys?
No.
Oh.
At the very end.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You like, could you be more Hollywood fantasy land than that?
I really want to know what's going on there. Like what they're up to.
Yeah, but this is how woke it is. So I have Hijack on my mind. Okay? We start flying. Suddenly I see 2 black flight attendants. This is on my flight back to Dallas.
Back from Dallas?
Yeah.
Okay.
They are walking back. Okay, I'm gonna say something right now. The weed story is from the Dallas one, and I couldn't remember. So the weed story actually wasn't from Idaho. It was from.
Yeah, the flights run together for Sam.
Yeah. Okay. I was on a lot of flights.
Can I just ask you about Hijack? Which person would you be on there? Because I think I would be those 2 old guys that they made look like assholes at the beginning, who were like, "Let's go, motherfucker! Let's take these guys out."
I would be the shady criminal who talks nice to the children, but when shit's a fan, it's going to be go down.
Yeah, I like that guy too.
Yeah.
The guy that everybody thought would be the bad guy, and then he's like,
But by the way, even if at the end of the day, like, we get away with this, I'm taking out the snarky white chick with the glasses. That was
she sucks. Yeah.
She's gone. I like, you're done.
Like,
okay?
we can all agree, right, to take her out and just tell her that the terrorist.
Someone's got to go. Okay, there's a time where like, who we taking out? Everyone's pointing right here. This ice bitch right here who just sold everybody out. Ice bitch right here. 100%. You're gone.
There's a lot of logical holes in that show.
There's a lot of holes.
Like, immediately, like right at the beginning, when that guy sees the pilot sees the guy with the gun, they're landing. They're like, okay, we're landing right now.
Right.
Right. And then there's been a million times they could have jumped in there and just closed the door again behind them and landed.
But then people died. That's the whole thing.
Just land really fast. The terrorists are the only ones standing up without seatbelts on.
Right.
You fly like all over, just erratically.
Right.
Land.
Like, just go with it and just watch the plane go.
That's happened before. There's this crazy story about this guy who they were on a UPS jet, and this guy went crazy and started trying to attack the pilot and beat the shit out of him. It might have been the co-pilot or somebody working there. He'd maybe hidden on the plane or something. And so part of the way he kept him like off his feet was just flying erratically, keeping the guy like rolling around.
I get it, bro. But dudes, so all I see is 2 black flight attendants hurrying to the back.
Okay.
With electric tape, gray electric tape. I'm like, oh shit. Today we find out if Krav Maga works.
It's never not funny.
Okay? Today's the day we find out. Suddenly I hear something, the intercom. Okay, we got a situation here. I'm like, oh my God, something's happening. Daddy's going to have to be a hero.
It's the shitter. Isn't
Right, I'm texting. Tell my children I love them. I did it for them. Right?
You're just like Idris Elba.
I'm like, yeah. Yeah.
He would have been a good James Bond, by the way. There was some talk about him possibly being
I'm not
James Bond.
against it, but
I
it's
think
like,
he's too old now, but he would have been good at that.
yeah,
I
but
think.
can't we just spin it into he's another guy? Does
Right,
he have to
but
be
dude,
James
we're holding
Bond?
on right now for it just not to be a woman is what we're praying for. So if we got to take, a
Johnny,
little
you
change
gotta
to the
listen
character,
to the
I'm okay with it.
speech that James Lindsay gets about cultural Marxism, and it's so on point.
Yeah, I would like to hear that.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
I'll send you a link. It's really
Is it
good,
long?
dude. So it's
We
it's
could play
about
it here at the
30
end of the
minutes
show.
long.
Oh, it's 30 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, so anyways, turns out that one of the oxygen masks can't drop. There's something wrong with it.
How do they know that?
Because something was happening with it. Something was happening. They had to go back. They were going to go back in with electric tape. And once they realized it was a problem, guess what they did? Turned our plane around 2 hours, about an hour and something into the flight. We had to go back
Because of one mask.
yeah. And I would have been like, can we vote on this?
You should have been like, I'll sit in that seat.
I'll sit in that seat, bro.
Let
If
me-
shit's in the pan, me and this dude are just right? I mean, they had to turn it around.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
That's
I text Dana, hey, flight's being turned around. She starts losing it because she is just balls deep in the hijack. What's happening? Are
Why
guys-
did you tell her that? That's so funny.
Well, because she was going to come pick me up.
Oh, okay. I thought you parked at the airport.
So, Johnny, as you know, okay, I just want you to tell you something. I am very excited, okay, that I just got my first stripe in jiu-jitsu.
I saw that. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, some people are like going nuts on me. They're like, well, why you got a stripe? But like, did you, like, the way.
Wait, what do you mean? Where are they going nuts?
Because there's people who have a problem with martial arts schools that are like, hey, by this time we'll give you this. They don't like it to be sent.
Testing. They want you to test for it.
They want you. Yeah, and I test. I've tested for it. But what basically the stripe system is in the school I go to is if you get 3 stripes or you get your second stripe, you're allowed to go into the advanced class. And what they're basically saying is, okay, you're committed to this. You're still showing up all the time. You're putting in enough time so we can have you start working out. And I'm super excited, dude. Kimura.
What was that? I saw you had like a T-shirt. Like,
Yeah,
with some.
that's
like,
how they do it.
They mark it on your T-shirt.
They mark it. You have to have 4.
So you don't have a belt, actually.
They don't do belts.
Okay.
We don't have when you get a blue belt, you get handed a blue belt, but you don't
never wear it.
You don't wear it in no gi.
I found some old karate videos, by the way, of me the other day, and
Johnny, we're fucking watching
it had to
those.
be so fake, dude. I'll
I
show
am
it to you.
so
I don't
angry.
have it with me here, but I'll bring it in.
We have to have that.
I think my instructor was probably full of shit. That's what I'm realizing.
I
now.
wish my parents would have kept the video where I was on. What they would do is they would have Saturday morning bowling on NBC.
Yeah.
And I made it. And I made it onto
Oh, really?
television. And I was one of the bowlers.
Oh,
one of the
that's cool.
kid bowlers.
My dad was on ESPN a few times, barrel racing, like horse racing.
Oh, really?
You were a kid bowler on TV.
Dude, I came from great bowlers, Johnny.
Yeah, I remember. Your brother's really good, right?
My brother was like the white Bo Jackson.
You
of
still bowl?
upstate New
When's the
York.
last time you bowled?
I haven't bowled in a while. I would love to get in a bowling team.
You
If-
spin the ball and everything?
Oh yeah,
You
bro.
do, really?
I get a lot of spin action, dog.
Really?
I had the bowling ball where you only had the tips in here and a deep
Yeah.
thumb.
Yeah.
That's how you get the fucking bowling action.
Well, where I'm from, you're serious if you have your own ball. Like you're,
Yo,
okay,
dude,
you're serious,
my
yeah.
brother had multiple balls for determining what the surface
The
of the
oil
bowling.
pattern?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
That's legit, man.
My brother could bowl 300s with both hands.
What's the utility of that? Is there a point to having it with both hands, or is that just fun?
That's just like I'm that good.
There's not some like patterns that it's better to go left-handed.
No,
Like, that's
it's
not a
just
thing.
like I can do it with both hands. It's
Wow.
impossible to do it with one. He could do it with both all the time.
What you mean like this, where he rolls it between his
No,
legs? both
we're
hands?
like, hey, which arm do you want him to use? He'll still get a strike.
That's impressive.
Yeah. I went from like a 150 average to a 190 average over one season because I was just fucking.
Were you in a league or anything?
I was part of the Cortland High School bowling team.
We didn't have a bowling team.
We did. It was.
That's cool though.
Yeah, we went to county. We've devastated them.
The bowling alley in my neighborhood was like the worst place you could hang out.
I
It's
want
dangerous,
to buy
shootings and
a
stuff.
bowling alley so badly.
I don't know if that's
So
good
bad.
business.
Oh, it's great business. You can money launder like a motherfucker.
Yeah, if you have money to launder, yeah, it's good business.
Yeah, I
but
got no
otherwise,
money
I don't think
to
it is.
launder ever.
Maybe Celsius.
And I would never
pans
break
out,
the law. I'm a law lover.
especially on a
So,
podcast.
anyways, bro. So I got my first stripe.
Good job, man.
One more stripe, I
Congratulations.
get to go to the advanced class, start learning some more.
What's
But
the class you're in now? What's that called?
fundamentals?
Fundamentals. Okay.
And like I gotta keep going back, but I'm not getting tapped as much
Really?
right now.
Fighting a lot of women lately? Rolling
What?
with a lot of women? Is that what it
Nope, just grizzly bear Mexicans and Asians.
is? And you tapping them, or you just not getting tapped? Like,
I'm
you run out
getting
of
to
time?
positions where I know if I had a little more,
Oh, I got you. Yeah,
I could do something.
that's cool.
Right?
That's cool, dude. What are your limitations? Is it flexibility? Like, what would you say you're running up against as far as limitations?
Being able to move quickly. But I mean, I'm so early in Johnny. I have nothing. But my biggest thing I'm working on right now is patience, and it goes against everything I stand. It goes against my my essence. I'm a go fast guy. Even my
That's why
stand
I'm
up.
surprised you're doing it. Yeah.
But in jujitsu, I'm forcing myself to go slow. Letting the guy tire himself out trying to work angles because I'm really good. I mean, my legs aren't super flexible, but I can get them in positions if I need to. I'm really shocked by it. And then part of me really is upset that the thing that I thought would hurt me the most was my lack of flexibility in my legs is something I'm not bad at.
Is there a lot? See, I would think there's a lot of accidental farting going on. Is that a thing?
I've never accidentally farted at all.
Because you almost accidentally shit your pants like once a week.
Yeah,
it
but I
seems like.
don't. I don't know. Again, I'm in fight mode.
It just tightens up.
When
that
I
beehole.
fight mode, my butthole clinches, Johnny.
Right.
That's just your natural instinct.
Because it's like he
Is you're
doesn't
like-
want this guy that's on you to put his.
Yeah,
Weiner
you're
in there.
anti-prison.
Got it.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and it's great, man. It's a lot of fun. I'm just excited. It's a journey. I talked to Joey Diaz. He's been doing it 3 times a week. He's a blue belt, dude. You know how crazy that is, bro?
I would love to see him roll.
I would love to see him roll too. 'Cause
Is he tall? How tall is he? He's normal height.
I
Right?
want to say he's like 5'9", 5'10".
Okay.
He's a tall dude, but he's not tall.
He's lost
dude.
some weight too, right? A little bit.
Yeah. I mean, but dude, he loves to. He's living the best life.
The thing I'm getting at is it's interesting seeing different body types do jujitsu. You know what I mean? Because I feel like you kind of have to learn a little bit different technique, right, for your different shape.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
like different people have different but
Strengths,
everybody
right?
has a different kind of skill set. Some people are better at other things. You gotta find. Like for me, again, I don't know anything. I like working from my back, on my back.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Johnny, are you really gonna make homoerotic comments about my jujitsu?
You just said you like working on your back.
I like working from my back, on my back, on my back, on my back, which means I'm still attacking.
Oh, I see. Were you kicking people and stuff? Or
No,
what?
like get them here so I could like try to put them in a triangle or do some kind of arm bar, and I can
What do you
control
have in
them
your
back.
hand when you're doing? You were just doing this thing.
Grabbing
right?
their arm, grabbing
Oh,
their
that's
arms.
their arm. Okay.
It's so funny because when you practice.
Can you do like an Indian sunburn in that position? Is that a valid technique?
No,
would you
but
say?
what that is on, Johnny, is a straight arm bar out, and you come under their arm, you put this part under the whatever this is, the crux or whatever it's called, on your elbow, and like you literally and you want your thumbs up, and you literally act like you're revving a motorcycle.
So it is like an Indian sunburn.
In a weird way.
Because I would tap immediately. Indian sunburn's the worst. I bet they have a new name for it now, don't you
The
think?
funniest thing.
But it's called
is-
something else.
So the whole week I'm getting ready to take this stripe belt. I'm working with this Asian guy, and he's double jointed.
Well, that's unfair. They should have their own
I'm
class.
just trying to
Put him
crank
in
it,
his own class.
and he feels nothing. So then when I'm testing, I'm working with another guy and he's not limber at all. But I'm so used to cranking it.
You killed somebody.
So it's so funny. So I'm testing in front of our instructor and I'm waiting for him to go, okay, that's good. So I'm cranking it and I'm so fixated on the instructor on whether he gives me the nod of approval.
That you're not seeing a tap?
I'm not seeing the tap.
Oh, no.
And he's like, Sam, I'm tapping. I felt so bad, dude. I felt so bad.
See, that would be me. I would be the guy that's just getting his arm broken by somebody who's not paying attention.
I'm not. The biggest thing I got to work on, Johnny, is that I don't have strong arms. I got to start working out. And this guy hit me up in Idaho, and I must say this. He offered to ship me out workout equipment. I'm like, let's go. Let's go.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah, let Daddy work out.
Send me a Peloton treadmill. I love that.
We'll give you we'll put signage in the fucking studio
we don't
for
care,
you.
dude.
I'll do it for sure, bro.
Yeah, I my body's falling apart from this 75 days. Like I just walk.
Johnny, you're doing better than I
My
am.
lower back hurts.
I'm sorry.
My
dude.
legs hurt.
I'm sorry, dude.
I'm doing upper body 2 days a week, and then the rest is just cardio. And I'm
I'm trying
apart.
to work out. So funny, dude, because it's like I work out a lot, Johnny. I really do. I push my body.
You should see my chart though on my phone, like my workout. It's like you have a new trend, and if you look, it's just like this. And then this month where we started this thing, it just goes like that.
I love it.
Way more working out.
So Dana thinks I got my tits done.
Your tits done?
Yeah, I keep telling her, it's like, man, I gotta get rid of these
You got
tits.
them like sucked down?
I never
like,
did.
down?
Well, what I did do, I went
Have
to
you
one
lost
of those.
weight?
I haven't been losing that much. I thought I would lose more.
Are you taking the 75-day challenge
I am
seriously?
taking it serious.
Are
I
you
owe you
doing your
$100.
reading?
I am doing a lot of reading.
Okay.
I owe you $100.
All right.
But I am sticking with no soda and no eating after 8 unless I absolutely couldn't eat before it. That's the only time.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
it. All right. But I am.
I think travel days too, you can give yourself a break on those. Like,
well,
flying days.
my thing, Johnny, really with this 75, because I'm working out all the time to the point my body feels like it's about to break down. So
That's how I feel. Yeah.
I have to take some time off. I can't go twice a day all the time. I just can't do it.
I've just been doing it in one long session, like jog, walk sort of thing.
No, I'm fine with it.
It hurts.
My 75 days is really about no soda, no porn. That's what I'm really focusing on.
Yeah, it's for me the fitness and the diet.
Yeah, that's what I want.
I've lost like 12 pounds.
I'm doing jujitsu 3 times a week, Krav Maga 2 times a week, and I'm trying to get at least 1 or 2 Thai boxings in. I love it. I was talking to Dylan today on Conspiracy Social
That's
Club,
too much stuff. Dude.
and he's like, "What is going on?" I go,
Today?
"Yeah,
You did Conspiracy Social Club on Sunday?
we had to do it earlier because we just had such a
Do
crazy."
you normally do it on Sunday?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
We normally do it during the week and get it done with, but just times are crazy. Brian lost his skull today, by the way. It's so hilarious.
Did you beat him?
I always beat him, but like we went really deep today, and the big thing that he was shocked by was Brittany Griner could be a guy. Have you seen that video of her shooting baskets? You're
No.
like, okay, that's
yeah, we talked about it on
that's
here.
a weird video,
Yeah, we
right?
talked
So,
about it on
anyways, watching him react to that is probably my favorite moment ever.
Yeah, where
Because
she's like hairy.
He
and,
can't.
yeah.
No, well, dude, there's nothing there.
Yeah, it's just
and
weird.
she's got like a fucking
Plus,
phoenix.
she's got like hair on her face and stuff.
Yeah,
too.
she's. Anyways, so yeah, that's my biggest thing. No porn, no nothing. No. But Dana thinks I
soda.
got my tits done. I'm like, the only thing I've ever done is I tried to freeze my
them.
fat.
Maybe it works. That's supposed to take a while to work. Right?
It didn't at all. I still got fat mammies. And the problem with my fat mammies is that I have these tiny T-Rex arms that make my fat mammies look fatter. So I'm just got this thick build and these little fucking silly straw arms. I know we talked about it before, but it's literally Mr. Potato Head. And it's really fucking with me.
Hey guys, if you have young daughters like Sam does, you know how much your loved ones depend on you. In a worst case scenario, you wouldn't want them to worry about money. A good life insurance plan can give you peace of mind that if something happens to you, your family will have a safety net to cover mortgage payments, college costs, or other expenses so they can get back on their feet and focus on what's most important. Do you already have coverage through work? Well, you should know that employer-sponsored life insurance may not offer enough protection for your family's needs, and it won't follow you if you leave your job. And I know Sam can tell you this from experience. It is super satisfying to check life insurance off your to-do list. And getting covered can be more satisfying when you use Policy Genius.
Yeah, I got life insurance on myself, you know. You got to set up the kids if something happens. It's important. You don't want them out there trying to survive, especially if they're toddlers. You know, they can't work yet. You got to set them up. Something happens, you got to take care of them. That's what Daddy does.
Policy Genius knows how valuable your time is. That's why their technology makes it easier to compare life insurance quotes from America's top insurers in just a few clicks. With Policy Genius, you can find life insurance policies that start at just $25 per month for $1 million of coverage. Some options offer coverage in as little as a week and avoid unnecessary medical exams. Policy Genius has licensed, award-winning agents who can help you find the best fit for your needs. They work for you, not the insurance companies, and that means that they don't have an incentive to recommend one insurer over another, so you can trust their guidance. Policy Genius is for parents, caregivers, and anyone else who has people who depend on them. They simplify the process of getting life insurance so you can protect the people you love. No wonder they have thousands of 5-star reviews on Google and Trustpilot. Your loved ones deserve a financial safety net. You deserve a smarter way to find and buy it. Head to policygenius.com or click the link in the description to get your free life insurance quotes and see how much you could save. That's policygenius.com. If you don't know, Mitch McConnell just froze during a press conference this week. I'll show it here. And yet they just had him right back to work like nothing happened. Like this guy should just be continuing to represent people. Doesn't make any sense. It's the strangest thing.
Well, why does Kentucky keep voting this guy in?
It's just so hard to get kicked out once you're in there,
Good
man.
afternoon, everyone. We're on a path to finishing the NDAA this week. It's been good bipartisan cooperation and a string of
Now watch this chick. Watch this chick.
And he's freezing. Just staring ahead, not looking around at all, freezing. The people around him, look at this guy on the left,
No
his
blinking. Look at no blinking.
eyes. Look at the guy on the left, his eyes, like, what the fuck is happening?
Cheers. Oh, go back. I thought I heard somebody say stroke.
Oh, really?
Yeah, go back. You hear that?
Hold
Go
on.
back.
Yeah, somebody kind of say maybe having a stroke. Something like that.
Now go to the
She
beginning.
says,
'Cause
are you good?
now go to the back.
Sure, let's go back to your press. Do you want to say anything else to the press?
Hey,
I mean,
go
he
to the
looks
beginning
bad.
because everyone's saying that chick touches him, and I don't think she does.
The chicken green? Yeah, it didn't look like she did. She got close to him, but
Yeah.
well, good afternoon, everyone. We're on a path to finishing the NDAA this week. It's
Her.
been
Her.
good
Green one.
bipartisan cooperation.
Let's watch. She comes up.
touches that
and
guy.
a
She
string
laughs.
of,
And
Yeah,
like
she does touch him, but
She did?
Yeah,
But
she
that's
did.
when
She
it
did
went
it again
weird.
right there. But I think she would look at her. She's like smiling, like, "Hey, I got this thing for you," or whatever.
and a
Look.
string
She's
of,
like laughing. Like, look.
I don't think she touched him.
No, she does. She does it again right there. See, look down. You can't see it because of that damn hat, but look down here. See, she does it again right there.
I personally don't think she gets. I think
No,
she.
she 100%. Look, she does it right there.
operation
She slaps him
and
kind
a
of
string of
right here. Slaps him, and then watch
Didn't
again.
touch
Watch
him.
again. Watch again. Watch now. Does it again right there. I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't think she's doing anything because she touches that other guy too. He didn't stroke out.
this week. It's been good
We'll look at it one more
bipartisan
time.
cooperation
See, she's touching him.
and
He's
a
touching
string
her.
of
See a little.
See, I don't.
but
think
look
she-
again right here. Watch.
I know, Giant.
Right there. See, she does it
Yeah,
again.
but it doesn't get close. Anyways, doesn't matter. It's just
I don't
weird.
think she does it.
And like, we are in a place
Strange.
right now where this old guard, it just like they can't. It's,
Yeah, but that's not new now. Remember Jesse Helms was like, remember he rode around for years in a rascal scooter around Senate. He couldn't even walk, and he was
Yeah.
going around Senate Strom Thurmond, they had to haul his ass out of
Yeah,
there. He
no,
could
I'm
barely
with
talk
you.
by the end.
I'm with
There's
you.
nothing new about this. It's
No,
just
but it's just like it's so weird. And like, why do people keep voting for these people?
the dumber thing is, I mean, at least that gets voted for. The Supreme Court, where you're there until you decide you can't do it anymore,
Right.
or you die.
Do you think they should be able to punish the Supreme Court for certain actions?
What do you mean punish them?
Like they're trying to bring up ethics. Like they can try them for ethic violations.
Oh, ethics stuff. I don't know. I mean, I think that anything that's against the law for anybody else should be, against the law for them. But I don't know about ethics stuff. I don't really care about that. I know they try to get Clarence Thomas on that shit, but
So
I don't know.
so Johnny, I called you up there, and then we got fun with stupid. We got to do some. So that's done. I'm done. We have other things to talk about if we have to, but
you want to do
that's
some
it.
reviews real quick?
Let's do some reviews. Then we get into fun with stupid,
All right.
and then we'll do the
Reviews.
news.
Here are some reviews. This is from CUNMN. I guess that's CUNM Minnesota. Cuman. Dr. J and Sweet Sammy T. Been listening since the beginning. Great podcast. Delusional thoughts hookers.
Delusional thoughts.
As Sammy goes and risks his life and limb
Thank you.
traversing the hellish landscape of West
Thank you.
Hollywood to give, or in the Valley and Hollywood. Really, West Hollywood. You don't really get in a lot of trouble.
Not
there.
LA.
Yeah. To give you up-to-the-date reviews of gay bathhouses and movie theaters, true trials and tribulations of this dastardly duo will keep you wanting to hear more. Cheers and salutations from the head of the Great Lakes, Undertaker.
Undertaker. I like that. I would have also accepted Hunger Taker.
5 stars. Little guy that gets screwed.
Oh, let's hear about it.
Well, that's his name.
Okay.
Little guy that gets screwed.
Don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah,
There's
no,
a lot going on.
Bringing
with
a
that.
lot of bad stuff on yourself there, if you ask me. That's like, Sam's gotta go. Great show. Definitely recommend. So that's Sam. He's always got to leave. So
I'm getting a lot of crap because around 2 hours I say I have to go.
it's not. Last week it was like at an hour and 10 minutes. So.
Well, we did it super late, Johnny.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
William Repick, Swarm. This duo is something else. Absolutely hilarious. They both have me cracking up with laughter. I saw you, Sam, in San Diego in 2021. I got to meet you. You're an awesome dude. I got sober.
you.
I got sober last year off alcohol, and I credit you a lot. I credit that a lot to you talking about your sobriety journey.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work. Swarm. Levi. That's Levi.
But isn't it crazy? The fans of the show are the Swarm, and I love shawarma.
That's crazy. But Florida fitness buffs, 5 stars. Podcasting is hard, he says. I agree with Sam. Coming up with content isn't hard in the beginning. Doing it week in and week out is hard.
Yeah, it is.
Doing anything creative consistently is hard because
is.
it becomes stressful and causes anxiety.
Johnny, right now, I
Boy.
had a crazy week.
Keep doing the
A
Lord's work.
bunch of stories, and I'm like, was the beginning of the show funny? Was it at all funny?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, of course it was.
I can't tell. You guys don't understand the anxiety.
If it wasn't, I'll cut it out like I always
Oh,
do.
great. Then we're going to have a 2-minute show.
5 stars, Causing a Racket. Great show, very entertaining. The guys are great together. My favorite out of all of Sam's podcasts. Highly recommend. That's Causing a Racket, said that. Okay.
Causing a racket.
This
That could
guy's-
also be a tennis analogy.
That's true. Yeah.
Thank you.
This guy's name is just all zeros, like 10, 15 zeros here.
Yeah.
I love when Sam talks about boner chicken.
Dude, I love boner chicken.
That's the whole review.
People get weird when I talk about boner chicken.
This guy left 1-star review, not reading it.
We're not reading your dumbass 1-star review.
5 stars from Send. He sinned, like I'm a sinner.
Like,
sin.
from
Like
sin.
committed sin. You guys made my day. If you don't listen to this podcast and love it, then there is something wrong with you.
Like the 1-star review ass
Yeah.
fuck.
Sam and his stories about traversing the brutal landscape of Los Angeles.
Thank you.
And his exploits on the road will have you laughing, Johnny keeping him in check and making him stay after Sam says he has to go every episode is even better. Thank you guys for putting out an awesome podcast for our enjoyment every week. That's from Sin.
I try. Thank you, Sin. I hope you're a chick. Sin's cool if it's a chick because that means she's into freaky shit.
Oh, here's another one that might be a chick. Let's see. This is from Mars Almost. Texas women love you. Hey, y'all. Another housekeeper here working hard for the money.
Texas housekeepers love broken simulation.
I am currently...
Thank you, hotties. Who love the Lord.
I'm currently listening to Hard Knock Life, and y'all mentioned a lot of people skip around the episodes. And just FYI, not this lady, love y'all, and I enjoy your content every week. Keep making magic happen, Juicy Johnny. Sam, keep smelling those pits.
I would love to smell your pits. Hot lady who cleans office, blue collar bitches. I'm in, bro.
Long day of housekeeping.
Long day. Love you long time as you clean, dog.
Smell those sweaty pits at the end of the day.
Thank you.
Jizzy111 says, best show. Sam is hilarious, and Johnny guides the show so well. He's funny also.
Oh, Johnny, stop writing your own comments.
He's also funny, too.
Thank you.
Sam, the best running shoes are Adidas Prime X Strung.
Johnny,
check them out. Or maybe Prime 10. Update.
Breaking news update.
Did you get shoes?
I got Skechers.
After all we talked about.
Yeah, I love them, bro.
Why did you buy Skechers?
It's so good.
They're not. The technology's shitty compared to other
It's like walking on soft pussy.
It's not.
It's
though.
so
It's so
it's
bad.
so good.
And they're hideous.
I love that.
Do you have them on?
No.
Oh,
I should. I was thinking about it. But I got some nice Skechers.
You poor fella.
I love it.
I'm sorry.
It's like walking on warm pussy.
Battletoad, 5 stars, number 1. That's all he says.
Yes.
Number 1.
Number 1.
153-92106. Johnny's a bully. 5 stars to 2 guys who have got me through the night. Huge fan. Love all you guys.
Thank you.
As a fellow sufferer of heavy leg syndrome and survivor of countless atrocities.
You are not alone.
Like my homeboy.
I am here with you.
He's a sufferer of countless atrocities like his homeboy Sam. I think it's time Johnny came down from his high horse and cut Sam some slack.
Yeah,
anyways,
Johnny.
Fellas, I'm here in the Bering Sea fishing, and your show keeps me going. Hoping to catch you guys live one of these days.
Yeah.
He's out there fishing, dude.
Yeah, with those heavy legs, he can sink real quick.
Oh, dude, that's dangerous. Yeah, yeah. Right to the bottom.
Right to the bottom, bro. Heavy legs, swimming is the natural enemy of the heavy leg.
Say what I'm bullying. He's not bullying you about your heavy legs.
You really are bullying me all the time.
About your heavy legs?
Yeah, about mocking me about having to go live a life.
No, that's not what he's talking
Johnny,
about.
I'm here for 2 hours. I sometimes have to go.
5 stars, Ed Conger. Great. Love Sam and Johnny. 5 stars from Anon190 numbers. My name is not anonymous. It's Mick Gaines. He says. Sam and Johnny, great work as always. You may not have a black belt in Krav Maga, but you have a black belt in podcasting. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
GMTS 10881%. I'm probably in the minority here as a female listener. The show is entertaining and educational. Is it educational?
Yeah, they learn a lot about like jujitsu, black people on airplanes, Asians on airplanes. Okay, heavy legs.
It's educational. That must be me. Mixed in with the essence of Pauly Shore via Sam Tripoli.
What?
It's a fun
I don't even know what that means. Coke and porn stars? You're rude.
Miso Thorny says 5 stars. Getting straight into it. I've studied the data. Show is great. Keep it up, Jen.
Donnie, see, people love when I go, we're in it.
5 stars. Brandon Snob says, wow, Horse Pucky personified. This man is spreading lies and information, and he thinks he's funny, but not at all. What is Horse Pucky? What does that mean?
That means horse fucky.
What is Horse Pucky?
That means he's saying bullshit.
Horse Pucky?
Yeah, you read a bad review that gave us 5 stars.
We gotta leave it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay, Eversurf, 5 stars.
Fuck off. How about that one? How about no horse fucky? You just fucking yourself right out of there. You fucking
5 stars, Eversurf. Time travel. Listening to this nonsense is like time traveling for 2 hours plus until Sam starts whining and needs to go catch up on episodes of Fully Dressed Yoga with Cassandra. Worth every minute, he says. 5 stars from DJ Jazzy Josh. Good name. Broken Simulation. High C and Quick Draw McGraw always be here to lay down the law, keeping me trained and entertained. Words of truth are sensibly spoken for the simulation that is broken.
Oh,
asking
bang.
the hard questions with ChatGPT. Beneficial intelligence or artificial negligence. Medium pimping, never clut simping. 6 inches of legit penetration. Rhino 5000 for cockpit concentration. Woodard and Tripoli, the kings of LA, relaying atrocities that pique my curiosities. Urban legends and society lessons. 5 stars is too low a review for every episode. Leaves me renewed.
Yo.
DJ Jazzy Josh.
Yeah, dude, somebody turn that into a song, bro.
Crystal Column. Strip is the time bomb. I love this podcast and wait for it to drop every week. It's like listening to friends talk trash about all the stupid ways that society's going off the rails. Having said that, I do have one criticism. They did some gay bathhouse reviews sometime back and promised that it was going to be a regular feature. I haven't heard one since, in spite of the fact that Juicy Johnny Woodard would be some prime gay bait. What's up, guys? Get it together. I'm gay bait when I walk around.
You really are, Johnny. People want to slob your knob.
I'm waiting to hear about. Actually, most of the comments are not about slobbing. I will say that. I'm waiting to hear about some establishments. And
Johnny, where's the gay bathhouse we can read the reviews of? I don't even know. Where are they?
Yeah, good acting.
They shut down the one. They shut down the only one over there.
That's the best acting you've done.
Shut up, Johnny.
5 stars. B Sleazy 666 SK. Great show. Highly entertaining. If you like Sam and Juicy Johnny, just listen. 2 stars. He left a positive comment. That's
nope, doesn't work.
Nikki Blue. You got to go back and leave 5 stars and we will read it.
Yeah, we don't do 2-star reviews on this 5-star show.
I think you made a mistake because it's very positive. 5 stars. BOTWP85. Great show. If you like Sam Tripoli, you'll like this. 5 stars. Not the same COC. 5 stars. Great show though. Ham sandwich. Sandwich Tripoli, wants to leave every week and makes the show only 2 hours instead of 4, like Juicy Johnny wants it to be. 5 stars.
Nobody listens past 30 minutes.
5 stars from Bless Kinnick. Sammy T and Jay Nice are the best duo killing it on this pod. I joined Rockfin for CSC and Broken Sam, and it's the best 99. That means all the money goes to CSC, by the way. I spend every month listening
gross,
to you.
Johnny.
It's just a problem with their
You're
mom.
gross.
I spend every month listening to you two, and it's better than snorting blue chew and jacking it while my melatonin kicks in. That's fun.
That's
Someone else, a female listener, left 4 stars. We don't read 4
can't
star
even know you
reviews.
got snaps.
It's
You can't break the rule. We can't do it for snaps.
85, Anna Lizu, 5 flaming fireballs. I love all the Sam Tripoli shows, but this one with Jay Nice is my absolute favorite. 5 stars. I am me and you are not. Dedicated listener, yes. Chappie 307, so good, I like it a lot. Carl Ranch, 5 stars. Special ever, Butthead, 5 stars. Great, Punch Drunk is better, to be honest. Zazu De Guru. This show channel thoughts outside of spectrum. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, we got
There's
more.
a lot
even.
of those.
Thanks for the 5-star reviews, everybody. We should have stayed on top of that, but we didn't. And
Thank you. We're going to start doing that more often.
bless you, bless you, bless you.
And listen, just because you're a chick doesn't mean you can leave a 3 or 4 star, 5 stars.
If we didn't get to yours, leave it again. Delete
We'd
your old
rather
one,
have a
leave it again.
3, give us a 5 star, than a 10, give us a 3 star.
I'd rather have 10 5 stars than 22 stars.
Thank you. I like that, Johnny. I like that a lot. Johnny,
You know it's time for it, don't you?
It's time for...
Here we go. Coming at you live, everybody, right here from Chaos Studio. We're getting down with the craziest motherfuckers on the whole wide world web. We're coming at you, Sam Tripoli.
It's fun with Stupid.
Now, is this guy stupid right here, Sam? Because this is the first thing I have queued up.
Yeah.
Is this a stupid guy?
Yeah, this is hilarious.
Okay.
That's what it sounds like. They're just making up a foreign language, right?
That's so funny. That's got to be like Dutch or Czech or something. I don't know. Wow. All right.
That was funny, right?
Yeah, funny. I don't know if he's stupid, though.
Yeah, he is
I feel like
stupid
we're-
for passing out on a fucking roller
Yeah, but that's a
coaster.
medical problem. Did you see that story last week from North Carolina, Charlotte, or like 2 weeks ago, where somebody just saw that there's a giant crack in the roller coaster? Did you see that going around?
No.
And it's from where I used to go all the time. There was a giant crack.
Oh
in the roller coaster,
yeah. I saw
And
that.
every time they went by, it was just opening wider. Well, they found another one this week in the same roller coaster. Another
in the
crack.
same roller coaster.
Yeah.
Condemn the roller coaster.
I used to go there all the time. Carowinds and all right.
You know what else is stupid? X is stupid.
Yeah, Elon, you had I mean, maybe 10 years from now.
Oh, well, this is hilarious. Watch this.
All right,
Johnny.
here's some more fun.
So
with
this
stupid.
is a fighting. This is a hockey game, and these red and black team is fighting a yellow and black team.
Are these children?
And I don't know if they're children, but someone else is fighting something else. Watch this.
What is that guy?
That's the best way. That's the best way not to get in a fight. That's the best way. It's my theory. If you're really scared of someone, out crazy them. You got to out crazy people so they don't fuck with you.
Yeah, nobody came up to him at all.
Everyone kept out. And every time someone looked over, you just start going nuts again.
Attacking his hockey stick. That was weird. Okay, he's stupid for sure.
We're stupid.
This might be the stupidest one all week. It's from Lives of TikTok, of course. So
This is
yeah, we just
hilariously
have to play
dumb.
this. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
If you're cis, I want you to message the trans person in your life and
So obviously, this is a trans person.
By the way,
talking camera directly.
This
Super
is
serious.
just like, this is like take your shot, right?
What do you mean?
I mean, like,
Oh, like get what you can while getting good.
yeah. This is take your shot.
Yeah, it's a gold rush for people who have something a little.
Yeah, this
little
is the
weird going on.
golden era of this. It's coming to an end.
By the way, have you seen the acronym now? The other day, the government of Canada tweeted out Trudeau. It's like two. It's like
Fidel Castro's kids, like, and they're treating the LGBTQ karate chopping.
It's got like the number 2 at the front of it now, and then a plus sign at the end of
They
it.
just
And
making up shit.
eventually, it's gonna be quicker for them to just have the whole alphabet listed.
Yeah, at some point it's just gonna be like the weirdos.
No,
right?
at
They're
some point
say
it's just
the
going to be
weirdos.
A, B, C, D, E. The whole alphabet will be listed.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
ask them what is one thing that you can do to lighten their load this week. Whether that be grocery shopping, folding laundry, doing dishes. Ask the trans people in your life.
So trans people now want you to do their
something that you
chores
can
for them.
offer them to help with with the burden that we're carrying because we're having to deal with all of this stuff right now
Yeah.
while having to deal with all of the life stuff that we regularly deal with.
Yeah.
And the regular life stuff that we deal with is life stuff.
Yeah.
And then there's transphobia
Yeah.
and living as a trans person
I
in the
love
world.
that.
And then
I
there's
love
what's
that.
going on right now, which is all of that combined.
Okay,
And then
that's
send
so
that
great.
trans person $5
That's so great.
so they can get themselves a treat.
Right?
If
That
you're
to
sick,
me, this is the equivalent of someone going, if you see somebody with a tattoo on their face, hire them for work.
So stupid.
Because they're going through a lot of shit. Because they got a tattoo on their face. So they got life shit. Then they got a phobia of tattooed face people. And then they have unemployment. It's just like, what are you talking about? You've chosen this. You've chosen this.
It reinforces this idea, though, that they are something other than human. You know, they're really working against themselves because people struggling, it's the same for everybody. If you're having a bad time, it's the same for everybody. Like mothers taking care of newborn kids, you know what I mean?
Are
like,
going through it.
They're going
right?
through it. Yeah,
Like,
everybody's
this is-
going through it.
Whether you think you were born like that or not, you've made this decision to do this. This is something that you want to participate in, right? It's like for me going, like in jujitsu, right? Like some days I leave and my legs hurt. Like I can't go, hey, bro, you should cut me some slack. I got sore legs. Well, why do you got, well, I do jujitsu. Well, don't do it. It won't, no, bro. You should just respect my lifestyle now. Like, it's like, this is something you're picking to do. This is the most, and this is another thing to me is like, this reeks of rich kid wanting more free shit. That's what this reeks of.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, also, this person, I guarantee you, is just doing this for social media clout.
100%. And on top of it, you have a nose ring. So you've added all the stuff that makes everyone go, look at this weirdo, right?
Cis allies. I
Yeah.
love that. Dear cis allies.
There says, I mean, dude, let me just tell you, you know who's not your ally? Anyone who's cool with the word cis, by the way. Nobody, like, if you call me a cis ally, I'll be like, go fuck yourself, okay? I don't even know what cis is. It sounds like something from Star Trek, the Borg, right? Like, send in the cis to deal with the human beings, right? That's what it sounds like.
Sounds like something from Star Wars. The Sith. Is
That
what it
is,
sounds
yeah,
like.
exactly.
Sith Lords. Yeah.
And it's just a name made up in some college or some think tank. And this person, and let's face it, like of all the trans people in the world that is like gonna have issues, if this person walks in, is everyone going, look at this? You know,
No.
it's like you're living a pretty easy life.
Yeah.
You know who's got a hard life? The person I just saw in a haunted wig on a bike with a beatbox playing Gloria, okay? That's a weird person right there.
It's a good song.
Gloria! Gloria! And it's like, it's 10 at night and you're on a bike.
Gloria.
Yeah, exactly. Not overalls trans. What are you, redneck trans right here?
Yeah,
Hey, y'all.
Come on down.
Come on down. Come on down to our drag show.
Whether you have a dick or want a dick, we got them all here.
Yeah, it just like nobody's doing it. And I love everything you're saying. Like, come down, do our laundry, clean our dishes.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's just listen to it one more time.
Person in your life and ask them what is one thing that you can do to lighten their load this week, whether that be grocery shopping, folding laundry, doing dishes.
A hand
ask
job
the trans
behind
people
the
in your life
CVS.
if there's a task or something that you can offer them to help with the burden that we're carrying because we're having to deal with all of this stuff.
Stop. Johnny,
So the burden.
doesn't a burden, isn't that something that has kind of been thrown onto you?
Yeah.
You have chosen to this, your life. Whether you think you were born like that, you have gone down this. It's like, Johnny, right? If you decide to be a Nazi, right? There's a burden that comes with that, right? You have chosen to do that, right?
When she said transphobia, what you think she was talking about, Joe Rogan or Dave Chappelle in that moment? Which
Yeah, like who? Where's this woman in her overalls going to get transphobicized or whatever it is? It's so crazy. It's just like you are just. This woman is pissing in the wind and getting mad. She's getting wet. That's what's happening right here. It's just crazy. It's just so crazy. Do our dishes, fold our laundry, cut our meat for us.
yeah, like their children, right? Yeah. It's like being a war veteran, you know, wearing your Purple Heart around. Like you don't. Your money's no good here. Your money's no good here.
Oh my God.
It's on
You're
us.
so brave. Dude with makeup and a wig on and a nose ring. Thank you for your
Just cut out holes in the shirt where the nipples are. You know, you can see these giant bull rings through the nipples.
That's so funny.
Your money's no good
so
here.
Funny. It's just like
Take whatever you want.
yeah. Go on.
All right. This is on an airplane.
That's the most hilarious. Can we nominate that for right now?
It is stupid of the year. Yeah. Yeah, stupid of the year for sure.
Walk our dog. Okay.
Whatever if they need their dog walked. Like, what are we talking about? Cis allies. Just do whatever you can do to take a load
Do
off
their
of the
homework
person.
for school.
Even if you need to take their load on your face, just take the load off of them. What is this? We're on an airplane here.
We're on an airplane.
If you couldn't tell.
We're on an
Wait. Already, my favorite part about this, tell me what it is. You know what it is.
It's either her gut hanging out in her yoga pants or she's wearing a mask.
That's it. This woman is like in The Exorcist, hanging from the ceiling in the airplane, screaming, but she still has her mouth and nose covered by a mask. Amazing.
Oh yeah, all the guys.
And
that
look,
showed up.
it's all the
It's all the grown men.
It's all the guys that society basically says suck right now. They're all showing up to solve the problem.
go.
That's it, right?
We're gonna calm down, okay?
Yeah.
You're scaring people.
Are you mansplaining to her, sir?
Nobody
We will have-
wants your haunted ass screaming about fucking.
Nobody
okay?
cares about mansplaining when somebody's losing their mind on a plane.
Yeah. Can you not mansplain to her? Hey, how about you shut up, trans lady who wants everybody to do their laundry?
Yeah, I bet that's what that first guy was like. Would you like me to do your laundry or anything, ma'am?
Oh, now they're getting crazy. Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh damn, it's
Yeah.
cut off.
yeah.
That was great.
Johnny,
What
I would
would you
have
do
to
if that was happening?
slide it in, put
Put
her
her to sleep? Really?
and then yeah,
That could be dangerous. Putting somebody to sleep.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're right.
you could
That
seriously
could be.
injure them.
I don't know. Leslie Jones is going nuts on that play.
What do you do? I mean, somebody had to decide that it was cool for that person to fly. You know, like somebody got them a ticket or something.
What do you think? They like were they on drugs? Do you think, or is she just really horny?
Well, you know, really, what it looked like is one of those. What was that shit called? Spice or whatever in Florida, where all this South Florida, where that guy was eating people's faces. She looked like she was on that shit. So we got Joe Walsh here talking about AI.
Oh, dude, this is so hilarious.
Is this stupid? This isn't really stupid.
Yeah, well, he's stupid.
Is he
Okay.
stupid? Okay.
Yeah,
Because I
in
love
this-
Joe Walsh.
Yeah. In this, he's dumb.
It doesn't make any sense, but
Yeah,
it's
well,
fun.
that's some people call that.
I don't have
stupid.
much to say about it. It's computers. It has nothing to do with music. It's it can't destroy a hotel room.
Not
It
yet.
can't throw a TV off the fifth floor
Yeah.
into the pool
Not
and
yet.
get right in the middle. When AI knows how to destroy.
So it's like it's not only just throwing the TV
Getting right in the middle.
right in the middle of the pool just for distance, right? That's yeah, right in the middle.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah. They could throw a TV, but it could never get it right in the
what
middle.
do you think, John? Was
Joe Walsh.
Joe Walsh, was he 70s?
Joe Walsh.
Walsh, was he 70s or 80s?
Both.
Yeah,
I mean, he
those-
was with the Eagles later.
the
and then
people in
he
the
had his own career.
70s, bro. They did like
Oh, he did a
ice
lot
cream
of drugs. Yeah.
ice cream scoops
I
of
think he was on,
cocaine.
I think he was on heroin too. Like I think he did heroin.
And they
pretty
just
heavy.
fried their brains. And you're asking someone from the 70s to explain to you why he's not nervous about
This
AI.
guy still shreds too, by the way. I've seen
Yeah,
him.
that's
so
fine.
But isn't that weird that a guy whose brain, I mean, is clearly
Well,
melted?
it's probably muscle memory at that point.
Maybe. I mean, he's still doing like new stuff that's
destroy
pretty
a
interesting.
hotel room, then I'll pay attention to it. I don't have much.
I love his music, by the way. Joe Walsh. I mean,
I
he's
know
one of
you
my
do,
favorite.
dude.
You don't like Joe Walsh, dude?
I don't mind it.
I mean, come on,
He
Rock.
just makes me laugh. Even there, though, he's a little zombie-ish, right?
Oh, he's always been weird. Yeah, he's a weird guy, dude. He's out of it. Huge hands, though. That's what you need to be a great guitarist. Huge hands.
Oh, look at those things.
Oh, he's got monster hands, dude.
Look at those.
Yeah, they're huge.
Those look like Kawhi Leonard hands.
He's got some of the biggest hands. Yeah.
Oh, he's exactly who he is.
Yeah, that's how he talks. I mean, he talks. He's a mush mouth.
Yeah, a mush mouth for sure.
I love
a very
I love
talented
Joe
mush
Walsh.
mouth.
Yeah, I love Joe Walsh. All right, we got another stupid person here. This is actually not a stupid person. This is a stupid animal.
Yeah.
This headline is one of the funniest headlines I've ever seen in my life. 38-year-old Florida manatee dies after, quote, high-intensity sex with brother. What the fuck?
Jesus.
A Florida manatee died earlier this year after having too much high-intensity sex with his brother. Officials.
What is low intensity sex for a stingray or a manatee?
Necropsy results revealed that 38-year-old Hugh died in April after succumbing to traumatic injuries caused by a sexual encounter with another larger male manatee at facility.
That's a blown out beehole, huh?
His brother, Buffett.
His brother, Buffett.
Wait, oh, yeah, it is. One of the fatal injuries was a 14.5 centimeter rip in Hugh's colon.
Oh, my God.
What?
Dude got prison beep by his brother.
What the?
Damn, bro.
That's the funniest fucking thing ever.
Damn, bro.
You know, you hear about all the dangers to manatees, like boats and feeding them. You know, you don't want to feed them because then they get too friendly and then they get run over.
Do you guys think
by
they were
boats.
there going, oh, man, did it? I mean,
You don't hear about too much ass fucking.
Yeah,
taking out
I mean, but
manatees.
do you think they're like, oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh, is that Buffett taking on you?
Oh, Florida. It's going
Buffett
to make
just took
Florida
out-
look bad again. Should we really talk about this?
Yeah, should we keep this a secret?
Should we really bring this up? I don't think we should.
If you see a gay manatee, be sure to take their load off a little bit and just, ask them if they need any chores done. A fecal sample collected from Hugh after the encounter confirmed the presence of fresh blood. I thought we were about to go another way.
I thought we were like, dude, what do you mean? They found poop and blood.
I thought we
was
were
this
about
a Tool song?
I was waiting for the third element there.
I'm bleeding, so I guess I'm still alive.
But employees at the
Blood coming shit on my dick.
at the Marine Laboratory and Aquarium reportedly allowed the brothers to continue engaging in high-intensity interactions and occasional penetration throughout the day. Wait, so they let this continue? They're worse than prison wardens.
Oh, yeah, they probably sat there going, oh, man, what's going on here?
At approximately 5:15 p.m., the larger
Those
male
brothers really love
was
each other.
observed penetrating the smaller male again.
Oh, and they didn't even help them, bro?
When the larger male swam away, the smaller male was seen unresponsive at the bottom of the
Oh,
pool.
my God, you humped your brother to death,
It was
dude.
confirmed that he had passed. Handlers maintained
Oh, my
that-
God.
Wait, hold on. Handlers maintained that Hugh and Buffett had been engaging in consensual and natural male mating behavior for 2 months leading up to Hugh's death. So he had just been going at this dude's ass for 2 months.
He'd just been pimping his little brother. Damn, that's
Oh.
gross. But Johnny, it's like so funny because I used to have a joke about that where guys are like, oh, I want to fuck your brains out. Like, imagine if you did that.
Well, he almost
Some
did.
chick.
Hugh almost got his
You're like,
brains out.
dude, she's dead. Her brains are gone. You just rocked it so hard. She's done.
What movie was that where the guy kills the girl by like having sex with her against the wall and
Oh,
it goes
yeah,
to
he
the back
slams her.
Yeah, what is that? And then somebody comes and helps him clean it up, you know? What was that?
It was
Is
something
that a
about
Tarantino thing or something?
No, that was what's his face that did all the movies, all the new Star Wars movies. John Favreau.
Oh, Jon Favreau, yeah.
Yeah, he was in that.
It's one of those movies, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was the first time the pair had been observed initiating and mutually
No, that's the
seeking
first time you
interactions from each
saw
other.
Animal. Beep.
Oh, there's Hugh right there. Rest in peace, Hugh.
Aw. Oh my God. How did you do that to your brother, bro?
He is cute. I mean, look at his little face.
Yeah, well, you got a pretty mouth. That's what he was.
Jeez. You got a pretty mouth.
You got a
there,
pretty
brother.
mouth, baby brother Mantity.
Hey, baby brother, you got a
Baby brother
pretty
Mantity,
mouth.
you got a pretty ass mouth.
Please, no you.
Literally.
No more you. No more Buffett. I can't take no more Buffett.
You got a pretty ass mouth.
There were no obvious signs of discomfort or distress, such as listing, crunching, or active avoidance that would have triggered a need for intervention. Animal keepers allowed the pair to continue necking without attempts to separate the two.
Yeah, who wants to get in the middle of that?
Experts tried redirecting Hugh and Buffett's attention, and they were heavily monitoring the two.
Oh my God, this is just ridiculous and sad.
On April 29th, animal staff noticed a significant change in Hugh's behavior, prompting them to collect the bloody stool sample. Oh God, this is terrible.
Yeah, it started as a funny story that just ends horribly.
It's tragedy.
And nobody did anything about it.
Is this woman stupid or is she just awesome? You tell me, Sam. OnlyFans model slammed for wearing an extremely revealing outfit to the movies.
Now my friend did this in Vegas. She walked in one of these dresses, and I think the whole thing is that they don't have underwear on. Is that the whole?
Well, the thing is that there's no side to this dress. Doesn't have a side, so the whole side you can see their whole ass, their thigh, their leg, everything.
Yeah,
it's like Princess Leia, basically.
Yeah,
it's all there,
and everyone's like, "Oh, boo! You're angry." I mean, depends on like if you're going to a Pixar movie.
Yeah,
I would have a problem with that.
Yeah, by the way,
if you're going to see Barbie, that's like Barbie.
Well, I was about to bring it up. I went to see it. My girl wanted to go see it, so I went to see it with her. Such a weird group, dude, because there were people in there with like strollers with like babies. This is not a children's movie at all.
No, but this is what women have done.
Exactly.
They've taken children's things and made it like 20-year-old women shit.
Yeah, perverted them, man.
Women did it with Halloween. Halloween used to be about kids. Now it's about dress like a whore.
Totally, yeah.
So they did it with Barbie.
Yeah, and all the women, the adult women that were there, were dressed all kinds of crazy ways, dude.
Yeah, well,
and there was just screaming
when I was
during
in
the
Dallas,
movie.
there was a movie theater by where we went to go eat, and all the chicks were there in pink with big
That's
tits.
what happened, yeah.
All just big tits.
And the movie is just so heavy-handed with like feminism. And I mean, it's just, it's not good. It's not.
Well,
good.
you remember what was it called? Goodbye Girl, Bye Girl, or what was that called?
Gone Girl.
Gone Girl.
With
that movie.
Affleck.
Think about it. She like tried to murder him and get away with it, or fake a murder so he goes to death row. And like that movie got cheered. I mean, that like the movies that cater to women can get away with anything.
Yeah, it was funny too. There was some other subtle stuff. Like there's one pregnant Barbie that they treat. They're like, "Ooh, pregnant Barbie, that's weird." You know why? You know. I mean, like they kind of shit on pregnancy,
of course,
subtly.
Yeah,
and then they have like, but of course, Fat Barbie is like just
the star.
She's great.
The star.
And then President Barbie, of course, is a black.
Did you
woman.
really like Fat Barbie?
Did I like her? What do you?
Yeah,
mean?
you said she's great.
No, in the movie.
Oh,
like,
that's how they
she's great.
portray her.
Yeah. Like she's the best.
It's psychological warfare on women, and they don't even understand it.
It's just a strange movie.
But it's crushed at the movie theaters, right?
Oh yeah, because it's women are loving it. It's just like
the #1 movie of the year, right?
It's stroking female egos is all it is. Like telling them they're the best. And
it's like
you can be emotional and
if you
smart,
can get females behind you, you will you rule. Like Matt Rife, he's loved. Dude, Taylor Swift is
forget about it, dude.
Fucking
unstoppable,
bro.
Unstoppable.
There are people that think she's bigger than the Beatles, bro.
I don't know about that. I mean, it's possible. I just don't think anything can be bigger than something that happened back then.
Dana's cousins are like her nieces are like in the Taylor Swift special club where they join. They're like, that's how they go see her all the time.
It's really expensive to go see her all the time.
So she's part of this group. And suddenly they get an email that a bunch of tickets have opened up at the highest level at SoFi. And they're selling for $250 at the highest level.
Yeah, dude, Aerosmith's selling tickets behind the stage.
The husband bought them.
Yeah.
And flipped them.
Oh, yeah.
And made $4,000 on it.
Yeah. We had a friend who did that. Made a shit ton. It's crazy. It doesn't make any sense. some of the worst, most annoying lines too, by the way, were at that Barbie movie because women just don't decide what they want until they get to the front of the line. Have you noticed that about women?
Yeah.
They're like, and then when they have those freestyle soda machines, and
Can we have a discussion?
They
and
keep trying different flavors, and mixing them together. Like, that's not
like
quite
nothing's being like nobody's waiting on them.
No. And then the parking lot getting in,
it's
dude.
just ridiculous.
Somebody like we were waiting for their spot, and they could not have taken more time putting their stuff. There was no hurt. They didn't look at us or anything. And then they got in the car and sat there. And people were blowing the horn like, get out the fucking way.
Yeah. I'm with you. It's ridiculous.
It's not all women, of course, but those are just.
We have to say that because the 4 chicks that listen to the show.
Men, we have our things that are wrong with us too, just as many as
Johnny,
women.
can I ask you something? What is the female?
I couldn't tell you what they are.
Centric entertainment that kicks ass. That's seen in a way where you're like, wow, that is like epically legendary.
That show Girls was okay. I mean, it's not great.
No, it was garbage.
No, I liked it. Critically, it was like I could see how you could say it was good. There have been
maybe Sex in the City.
No, that's not for me. But Girls was okay to me. I thought it was funny.
Well, if
That's
you
more
look
for
at
my
all
generation.
the bands that cater to women, they all suck. I don't even think Taylor Swift sucks. She's just not for me.
There are some bands that are all women that I really like indie
Not
rock
that
bands.
they're all women, okay? Meaning they
cater to like that shit. I get like the Spice Girls and shit.
like
that.
it's all cheesy shit.
Yeah.
Like women love, like there was a saying back in the day when like metal was blowing up on Sunset that not Motley Crue, Poison. Poison was the worst band that had the hottest groupies. That's what I'm saying.
I got you. Yeah. This is another Fun with Stupid here. Another one of these idiots from OceanGate. This is from New York Post. OceanGate co-founder wants to send 1,000 people to a floating colony on Venus by 2050.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Is anybody signing up for this?
The co-founder, those are also stupids, by the way, if they sign up with this. The co-founder of OceanGate Expeditions doesn't appear to be deterred by the Titan submersible tragedy and is pushing the limits of extreme travel with ambitions to send 1,000 humans to live or die, more likely, in a floating colony on Venus by 2050. Guillermo Cernline, who co-founded OceanGate alongside Stockton Rush in 2009, but later stepped away, is also the co-founder and chairman of Humans to Venus, the number 2, by the way, which he describes on LinkedIn as a private venture focused on establishing a permanent human presence in the Venusian atmosphere. I just want to say, by the way, let's see what the temperature on Venus is.
Yeah, let's see what Venus is. Isn't it acidic?
The temperature on Venus is 867 degrees, Sam. There's some people, by the way, who think that Venus used to be a lot like Earth, and then they got runaway climate change.
Oh, yeah, totally.
You hear that, though.
Yeah,
They're like,
of
this
course.
is what we could be heading
I love
toward.
when people tell us stuff about things they've never been to.
Could not possibly know about.
That's always my favorite thing. Oh, did you hear about Pluto? I hear they're like, the water on Pluto tastes like cotton candy.
Here's a funny
That's
one.
what they think.
Now, this is a real stupid right here. You sent me this. Headline from the New York Post. I fell in love with my mugger after he robbed me in the street. And here's the lady right here.
I mean, you have daddy issues.
Então, eu tava passando na rua que ele mora, aí, infelizmente, aconteceu
I was walking down the street. Oh, fuck, I'll just read the quotes down here. That was the chick. I was walking down the street.
Realtor.com will help you find what.
Please fuck off.
Shut up, bitch.
I was walking down the street where he lives, and unfortunately, I was mugged. She isn't mentioned by him. She recalled how the thief took her phone, and when he saw her number in there, he said he had been the one who had robbed. What? Who wrote this?
Who had robbed?
Local media reported. Well, that's one way to get someone's phone number. Meanwhile, the unidentified phone jacker claimed that he had a sudden change of heart mid-robbery. I was going through a difficult situation. I didn't have a woman, the robber said, recalling that's the best excuse for robbing someone I've ever heard. I didn't have a woman. What else was I supposed to do?
Mom, where'd you meet Dad? He mugged me.
When I saw her photo on the phone, I said to myself, what a beautiful, this, by the way, is female privilege right here. I said to myself, what a beautiful brunette. You don't see a brunette like that every day, and I regretted stealing it. You think there's any chance he sees a picture of us?
Oh, look at Johnny's hat. That's a nice hat.
That's a nice
I
Braves hat.
regret. Oh, my God. His glasses fit so nice on his nose.
The reporter jokes to them. He says, you stole her phone, and then you stole her heart. Wow.
Oh, that's so not funny at all.
The two have now reportedly been dating for 2 years.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, you got to be like, what can I do to this chick to piss her off? Nothing.
In Brazil.
I mean, dude, is there any more daddy issues than you got robbed and you started dating a robber? The only story that's worse than this, John.
Look at these.
Yeah, the only story that's worse than this, Johnny, is do you remember the story about the guy in the subway?
He's got jean shorts on.
That got his, well, she's an idiot.
He's got jean shorts.
She's an idiot and he's an idiot. The guy who got his phone stolen and he chased him down. And the guy was like, I'll only give you this back if you suck my dick. And the guy was gay, so he sucked his dick. And then he never gave back the phone.
What?
Look up the story. That's a real story.
That's crazy.
That's the only story that beats this story.
I don't even know how to look that up. Like, well, okay, so on the subway, it was stolen.
Man steals
On the
phone.
Subway. On the
says
subway,
guy has to suck his dick.
You can't search "suck your." That won't show up in news stories. Suck your dick. You got to think of another.
Guy steals gay man's phone.
Oral sex.
Guy performs oral sex to get phone back. Guy doesn't give phone back.
Here's something from TNA Flicks. MILF sucks BBC for returning lost phone.
No, that's not it.
Are you sure? Are you sure you weren't looking at porn?
No, this is a real story, John.
Because everything that's coming up is pornography.
Yeah, it's a real story.
Is oral sex a loss of virginity from Teen Beauty Tips?
Oh, Jesus. All right, anyways,
I
moving
can't
on.
find it, dude.
It's fine. Moving on.
I can find the National Sex Offender Registry, though. It just popped up.
Okay, good luck with that.
Okay, well, we're done with Fun with Stupid. Oh, no, we have one more Fun with Stupid, but this
Save this for news.
We'll do this in the news. Okay, here's our last Fun with Stupid. New York Post headline, I can't run or ride roller coasters because of my huge boobs, but I have no regrets. Like, what are we talking about? What is this world we live in? Sam?
Yeah, it's just like, what are these stories?
The New York Post, by the way, has just turned into a filth rag. I
Dude,
mean,
it is fun with stupid.
It is garbage. Yeah, totally.
Right? You got to watch all this stupid shit to find out about the girl who can't run or do roller coasters.
Unfortunately, you got to be this small to ride. A Texas woman who dropped thousands of dollars to supersize her boobs claims that her cans are so cumbersome that she can't ride or can't run or ride a roller coaster.
It's got to be weird to never be able to sleep on your stomach ever.
Yeah, dude. I know a girl when I was in high school. It's just me. I hate it when they do that. It's just the story in a video.
Again, this is right there with the trans where it's like, you did this to yourself. Now you're trying to act like you can't get any.
This girl, her tits were too big in high school to play golf. She had to get she was really good at golf, so she had to get them downside so she could keep playing. And she went to college and played only because she had to downsize her titties.
Sorry, bad idea.
That's
Unless you went pro and won every single golf match, not worth it.
She did become a golf coach. But
yeah, well, you know what? You should have gotten fat cans, and then you would never have to have a job.
Sometimes you have to give other things up to get what you want.
Yeah.
Katie Ann told Jam Press of her behemoth breasts, which she frequently flaunts to over 103,000 followers on Instagram. Is that enough followers?
That's not a lot.
Is that enough to make it worth it?
That's not a lot.
If you're a woman, you can make a lot of money off 103,000 Instagram followers. Just selling
if you're a guy who does conspiracies, you have 104,000. Nobody cares.
No, you're totally right. The Can influencer had her first boob job when she was 20 years old, transforming from a C, which is totally perfect, to a D cup. From there, Anne embarked on a breast augmentation marathon, going under the knife 3 more times.
Yeah.
When she was done, her assets weighed 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Proving that perhaps everything is indeed bigger in Texas. Does that interest you at all? Like,
yes.
You know they're hard, though. Dude.
I don't care.
That doesn't turn me on.
Can I touch them and suck them?
That doesn't turn me on.
Yep. Love it. That's every stripper in Texas.
I have no interest in that.
I love it. It makes me good.
I bet she'd look better with the C's.
Yeah. I mean, but it's just like, stop crying about something you did to yourself.
Oh, Right. Before we go to the news, I just want to do why there are 2 phone calls I want you to listen to. I think you'll like.
Johnny, I got 20 minutes.
You've got mail.
One guy wants you to have Theo Vaughn on Broken Sim. Here's another one.
What's up, Sam and Johnny?
Hi.
I just told my wife right now that Sam's my favorite person in the whole world. And she got really mad at me. She's right here. You want to leave a comment, babe?
No comment.
She was really mad earlier.
Oh,
Anyways,
I'm sorry.
Keep up the good work, guys.
Anyway, thanks, dude.
I'm sorry about that, dude. Don't leave your woman. She sounded Asian, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. This is a great call.
What up, Johnny and Sam?
What up?
So I got a little atrocity. It's not my atrocity, but it involves you guys and something you said last month.
Oh, no.
About how you don't want to see people who have lost weight take off their shirts and whatnot.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, let me tell you this, bro. My whole life I was fat, overweight. 5 years ago, decided to make a change. Since then, I've lost 100 pounds. I was 270. Wow. I'm 163 right now.
That's awesome.
And I don't give a fuck. If I want to be on the beach and show off my body and what I lost, I'm going to fucking show those wrinkles and fucking loose skin. I'm going to show you guys what I lost. You're fucking lucky I'm not taking off my pants to show you how much my fucking dick has grown. But I love what you guys are doing with the show. It's fucking awesome. Keep it up. Love you guys. Bye.
That is respect, bro. I like that guy. Respect. Whip that fat hog out. You're doing it, buddy. Can they shave that loose skin off?
I think it's really hard to deal with that stuff. I think you can get surgery that takes it up, but you still have a scar, you know. It's hard to get that, dude.
So what do you think you do? Is it that you have to lose weight slower?
Yeah, but even then I think that so if you stretch it out to a certain point, because those stretch
back.
marks are literally the skin expanding, you know. And it won't snap. It's like pregnant women, you know, that's a lot of them, unless they're really blessed, you know.
Yeah.
It just has a little
with my baby
saggy sags there, you know what I mean? If we didn't get to your call, feel free to call back. The number is 657-339-1338. I think I did want to play this one.
Juicy Johnny and the other guy.
Thank you.
Sam, it's not the way you're looking for. Talked to you guys a bunch online. Sam, the word you're looking for is effort. It's not hard. It's effort. I think that was Broken Sim. Anyway, you guys are the absolute best. I'm just up here in Canada trying to get this pipeline through. Gonna piss off some people saying that, but that's okay. Hope you guys are awesome. Love this show. I got no crazy stories for you. I do, but you're probably not going to play it anyway. I just want to say thanks, and I appreciate you guys a whole bunch, man. It's been a wild ride the last God knows how many years. Anyway, from all of us up here in Canada, keep doing what you're doing. We love you guys.
He says effort is the word you were looking for.
Yep, for sure. I get it, dude.
Okay. That's
hold on. He's saying effort?
Yeah. You need to say it takes effort to do this. It's hard.
Yeah, I think people are, and even though I thought I'd get more shit, thank you for not doing that.
I cut it back.
Okay. But the point of what I'm saying is there is pressure to be able to put together enough of an hour of good stories.
There's
That's
so many
all I'm
stupid
saying.
people out here now, though, that maybe they'll take the load off of you a little bit. All the stupids on the internet. It's a lot of stupid.
Was that not enough stupid people? Was that a good stupid segment?
That was plenty of fun with stupid. Yeah, that was a good one.
Okay.
All right. So this you told me to hold for the news, so we're gonna start the news now. News. So Obama was out golfing and he has his fingers taped.
Yeah.
Now, not uncommon for a golfer to have taped fingers. What's the implication here?
That his chef just died?
Yeah, and he beat the shit out of his own chef?
Or something could have cut him or something. Who knows? I mean, I don't know.
That's a real stretch.
I'm just saying that this is super interesting. It's just super interesting.
This guy says the photo doesn't even look real. There's Obama out there on
with a sickle.
Oh, yeah, a scythe.
What is that called?
That's a sickle, a scythe.
Yeah, it's just weird, bro. That whole read that. That's it.
This right here?
Yeah.
All right. With a sharp knife deeply into the middle finger of your left hand, eat the pain. And then they show old pictures of him with knives on
And that woman ended
bandaged
up
on
being really shady over there, dude.
And we know who that is. Of
Yeah.
course, Podesta there with some kind of something
Yeah.
on his hand.
Yep.
What is this from? Some Abramovich, Marina
Yep.
Abramovich stuff?
Yep.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yep.
And then they show him with band-aids.
But you
on
know
his fingers.
Obama's like evil, right? Like
Oh,
it's
100%.
a big we live in an inverted world.
Dude, he's evil even just on the stuff that's on the record. I mean, the dronings. That's enough for me.
Yeah.
I don't need any of the other stuff.
Yeah.
To say that he's a war
psychopath.
criminal.
And the only reason people accept him, like he is Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, I mean, we know why people accept him.
Right?
Let's be honest.
Yeah, let's be honest with that. If it was any other way, he'd be totally on a list of shit.
Well, he'd be there with George W. Bush.
Yeah, he would be
100%.
right there.
Yeah. This is great. This is from Connecticut Insider. A property owner returns to Connecticut, and this is, by the way, how rich people are that just have land in Connecticut.
Yeah.
A property owner returns to Connecticut to find a $1.5 million house on his land.
What?
Now police are involved.
What?
So, people just buy land, they forget they have it. They come back home and they're like, who just built a house?
I wonder if he gets to keep the house.
For the last 2 years, the online land records page in the town of Fairfield has offered a, quote, fraud alert service. Anyone can sign up to see legal filings on their property. It's part of the careful new world, but no one could anticipate the situation that's unfolding on Skytop Terrace near Sacred Heart University. Dr. Daniel Kenigsberg grew up in a house his parents bought on the semicircular street in 1953 when he was 1 year old. After medical school in New York and residency in Maryland, we know his life story. He and his wife raised their 2 children on Long Island. Kenigsberg never lost his fondness for the town. For decades, he held on to a vacant parcel of land just under a half acre next door to his childhood home. So it sounds like he comes home one day, and then there they are. Somebody's built a house on his land. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, but how long does it take to build a $1.5 million house?
I mean, in LA, it takes like a week. But most other places probably longer.
6 months?
A year? I don't know. Something like that.
Can you look up how long a $1 million house takes to build?
Well, that's just going to depend on where you are.
Right, but just see what the average says. That's crazy to me.
How long to build? A general rule of thumb is 10 months to 2 years for
Wow.
construction of a true custom home.
Wow.
So this is the example of what not to do with your property. Never go back and check on it. Bad idea. You got to have somebody checking on your property. It's kind of like me one time when I just let my car stay at this place where it was parked, and then it just wasn't there anymore. So I don't know what happened. Never found it.
I would love to go back to Fun with Stupid and talk to you about real quick about this video I saw about Dennis Rodman's daughter. And like ESPN is such a piece of shit. Let's see if I can send this to you.
Send it to Chaos Studio or whatever.
It's a hold on. It's just so dumb. It's so dumb. And it's just like, oh, okay. Let me see if I can email it to you real quick.
While you're doing that, I'm just going to play a little bit from, if you have a minute this week, go and watch Anthony Weiner on Valuetainment.
Oh, dude, this is
Anthony Weiner made his bones. If you didn't know this, if you're a little younger than us, Anthony Weiner made his bones in Congress by being super aggressive, like super aggro.
Aggressive.
He was an aggressive progressive, absolutely. He kind of added back in the day when politics was a little more smile and stab. He added a little edge to it. And that's how he made his bones before his life blew up.
Yes.
So he brings that energy to Valuetainment, and it does not go well for him, I'll just say. And the guy from Valuetainment asked him some really pointed questions.
You were very eloquent on the way you defended Hillary Clinton, on who she was when it comes down to politics. Are you still close to that family?
I'm not.
Okay. So who do you think between...
By the way, he's using that microphone wrong. I'll just say the guy on Valuetainment is not using his microphone.
Dude, stop.
Who was
I
a better
love him.
politician?
He's
You
Armenian.
think Bill's the better politician? Do you think Hillary's the better politician?
I don't think Hillary was a particularly good politician.
Okay, so she's a better strategist,
Wiener's
you would
using
say.
it
She's
correctly.
more
I think
strategic,
she's
power.
she is a classic blooming where she's potted kind of public official.
Yeah.
Everything that she has been given to do. I watched her.
Can you hold for a second? The fact that this guy's allowed to walk around is a sign of our society has failed. Everything about Anthony Weiner was like, I just want him to, like, if I see him, I'm going to let him know, I think you're a piece of shit.
He sucks, yeah.
And I would love to knock the fuck out of you. But because you're a pussy ass bitch, I know I'll go to jail.
I think he would fight you, actually.
I
He
would
seems to be,
anytime.
he's always offered to fight people.
I'll fight. Hey, Anthony Weiner, I will fight you if you want, and we'll go to your charity, which will be whatever you want.
NAMBLA?
Yeah, you will. No, I'm not supporting NAMBLA, but I will fight you anytime, bro. You just let me know anytime you want to fucking fight. You're a piece of shit. And this interview, there's things in this interview where it's very interesting how he responds to it.
It is, yeah, totally.
Right?
Curious, I would say.
As a rookie elected official coming to New York and become an amazing senator.
Right there. Hillary Clinton was not a rookie politician.
In New York, yeah.
It's no, she comes to New York from being in the White House forever. Yeah. It's so stupid.
Doesn't make any sense.
This guy is such a dumbass, man. You want to end on a negative thing, right? Because I'm going to fight this guy, and I got 12 minutes left, so I gotta go.
At Secretary of State, she blooms where she's potted. She knows government well.
You're a garbage person.
She's smart as a very, very smart person.
Yeah.
But I can tell you that it's hard. I think it was hard for her to get her sea legs, being the first woman of
You're
candidate of a
garbage,
major party.
man.
Hard for her to get her sea legs in the framing of Bill Clinton's wife. I think it was a lot of things a lot of challenges she faced that you and I would not face on the campaign.
Shut up, bro.
Okay. So,
Shut up.
What is he talking about?
He's just like doing those. It's this blank. It's this broad stroke. All women are equally at a disadvantage.
His
His
producer got to him, by the way. He's fixing the mic now.
No, well, I'm telling you, dude, he's about to lose it on this guy.
Oh, you can tell. Yeah, he's slowly.
And it stems from the fact that when Anthony Weiner came in, he was very disrespectful to Patrick Bet-David.
He comes with the wrong energy. Right?
Oh, yeah. And Patrick Bet-David is a very successful multimillionaire. Yeah. And how he does this interview is so smart because it's something that Joe Rogan does a lot. Joe Rogan's very smart at getting out information while at the same time dismissing it so he doesn't get credit for it, right? So he'll state it, shoot it down, but it's out there now.
Yeah.
And that's what Patrick Bet-David does with this whole interview.
Yeah. And Weiner knows he's doing it, and it drives Weiner crazy.
Yes.
When we announce the fact that we're interviewing you, we kind of crowdsource with the audience what questions do you want to ask, and then our research team will go and say, hey, is there any credibility to this or not? And we don't waste our time. So, hey, we're having Anthony Weiner on. Great. So you have to ask him about frazzle drip. Go look it up. This video.
Stop.
Yeah.
Do you see him take the deep breath?
Yeah.
And it's almost like, here we go.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
Dude, the fact that the word frazzle drip was mentioned in the same place that Anthony Weiner is this dude is the best.
And it's on YouTube. I mean, like, how did he do this?
It's still going, bro.
Makes me wonder, like, who was he paid off, obviously, to get.
I'm sure he pays a lot of money to YouTube
right?
and make them a lot of money. And he plays a lot of ball with them.
He must have to.
Fake, any credibility to it on what happened with Hillary Clinton, whom on all this stuff. Nope, we're not going to ask him about that because I don't yet see a real source. A lot of it was stuff that, conspiracy, all this stuff that's being said. We're not going there. Yeah, you need to ask him about Pizzagate because that's exactly.
By the way, I'd love to see Weiner's face right now. They got the camera on the wrong guy at this moment.
What's going on with kids? Yeah, no, we're not going there. That's not something we're going to be asking him about. Yeah, you need to ask him about this. And you need to ask him about this. I said, okay. All of these things that they said we have to ask you about. To be fair, it's Bill Clinton officiated your wedding with Huma, your wife, if I'm not mistaken. Correct. So you've been very close. And your wife, is it still wife or is it ex-wife? I think it's separated since 2017, right?
We're separated. We co-parent Jordan, but we're separated.
Okay. And, she was a right-hand person to Hillary Clinton in 2016 while the scandal was taking place.
Connected to the Muslim Brotherhood.
Yeah.
People don't bring
Weiner
that up.
has said that he will go anywhere and you can ask him about anything. He said that. So watch how mad he gets with that.
But
just by having said that.
I would press this motherfucker. And it's very interesting. Keep going.
With Hillary for she's 20 years.
And the whole thing with the life insurance, you know, the email, 650,000, one folder with the word life insurance and the files that are in there. So the next thing that people said, you got to ask him is the following. So,
yes.
You know, Robert, you can pull up the story. I'm not going to buy into this one. Well, 9 out of 12 cops, NYPD, who saw the email and saw what was in that laptop, you know, committed suicide. And it was, you know, 7 of them since June. And it was the most ever that this took place. And these are the men that committed suicide. So then we went and looked it up and we're like, no, they did commit suicide, but it wasn't linked directly.
Right there. That's super interesting. Because once you go, he goes, that did happen. The 7 people committing suicide. That puts some validity into what he's talking about. So he just established that they do research to see if it's true. He's now established, yes, we found 7 of them did kill themselves. Now we're in it, bro.
No, he's a master at this.
This is a master interview. It's a master interview.
To seeing the laptop or the intel there, no problem. So again, no credibility there. So there's no reason to ask you the question about the 9 out of 12 cops that saw.
You shouldn't even be listing them and giving oxygen.
No, my job is to listen because I like to.
No, listen. We shouldn't be listing these things.
Well,
these things
it is what it is.
Destructive. People have actually
these are conspiracy theories. These are conspiracy theories that
all
some
that have
people
books about them though.
Right. But the one thing that we did look up that wasn't a conspiracy theory was the following. And this is the one that's kind of weird. And first thing I asked myself is, how the hell is our guy here, Anthony Weiner, still alive? What do you mean by that? Well, when you go through the list of people that have been close to Hillary Clinton and the Clintons and the death pool, this is not a conspiracy. You got the names of James McDougal, okay, Clinton's convicted Whitewater partner, died of an apparent heart attack. You know, Mary Mahoney, a former White House intern, was murdered July 1997 at a Starbucks coffee shop in Georgetown.
By the way, can I just say, I have speeded this clip up. I know I've had a few people contact me, and they think that like Spotify is trying to make people crazy by speeding things up. I'm just speeding it up so we get through it faster. People have contacted me about that. Like, dude, I got this conspiracy.
Vince Foster was the next one. By the way, the James Dougal was a key witness in a key Ken Starr investigation.
Ron Brown was in a plane crash. Why is he on the list?
Ron Brown is another one, but there was a close person to this. Victor Razor. You got Paul Tooley, Ed Woolley.
Wait a minute. You're reading a list of people that Bill and Hillary Clinton knew. They're 70-something years old.
I'm asking you this question.
Sorry, I know you guys are losing it. You can watch the video if you want. It's on there. This is exactly what Brian Callen does to me. He goes, you're reading a list off a website, dismissing it, right?
Well, he's saying that they're 70 and 80 years old. They've known a lot of people.
Right.
So a lot of people are naturally going to be dead.
Right.
But what he's not saying is that these are people who died in like really weird circumstances.
Or like 3 gunshots and hung themselves.
That's this James Bunch guy right here.
Yeah.
At the end. So you got Jerry Parks, Jane Bunch, James Wilson, Kathy Ferguson, Bill Shelton, Candy Bow, Florence Martin, Susan Coleman, Paula Grover, Danny Casolero, Paula Wilker, John Parnell Walker, Barbara Weiss. We should verify this yourself because you're running a radio show. You should look it up.
I don't know any of these names.
Dr. Stanley Hurd, Barry Beal, Barry Seal, Johnny Longhorn.
Can you read me the URL you're reading? Can you read me the URL you're reading?
We'll send you the most credible sources.
Let your listeners know what you're reading.
We'll put the link below. We'll put the link below.
Tell me so I know what I'm
Herschel
responding
Friday, Kevin Ivey, Dan Henry, Keith Coney. And these were part of the Ivy Henry case. Keith McCaskill.
What's the Ivy Henry case?
You can look it up. Ivy Henry case. So Gregory Collins, Jeff Rhodes, James Millen, Richard Winter, and then you got the close bodyguards, Major William Barkley, Captain Scott Reynolds, Brian Hanley, Tim Sable, General William Robertson, William Densberger, Robert Kelly, Colonel Gary Rhodes, Steve Wills, Robert Williams, Conway LaFleur, Tom McKean. I'm done. It's 46 names. And
can you read me the list? Can you read me the URL so I know what you're going to list of?
When I finish this, stillinthestorm.com. You can look it up.
Stillinthestorm.com. This is your big moment, guys.
Yeah, so you can go.
Ads about chemtrails at the end of it.
He hasn't even asked the question. He's just reading the article.
He's reading a list of names.
He hasn't even asked the question. It's a list.
The fact that you're getting nervous is an answer.
It's not nervous. This stuff makes me sick when you repeat these ridiculous.
It makes us sick as well. It also makes us sick.
Doesn't.
Of course, because the establishment makes us sick.
You start the question by reading a list of well-founded conspiracies. I know these things make me sick, and people got killed. Someone went into a pizza bar in Washington because they believed this shit. And
Stop now. This is why I wish I was there, because the truth of the matter is that kid's father worked with a group basically called Orphans, Habitat for Haiti Orphans. Guess who funded that?
Hillary Clinton.
The Clinton Foundation. That's a fact, Jack. And you'll never find on the internet right now because they're wiping all this away. They're wiping it all off their way. When he walked into the pizza parlor, do you know who got shot and what got shot? He shot one thing. Yeah. The computer. He shot up the computer, the hard drive. All the cameras were out. All the street cameras were out.
So funny.
I would have murdered this guy.
Your reaction is an answer. So let me go to it here now.
No.
Your reaction is an answer.
Yeah, my reaction is my reaction.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you tell me what that list, in your view?
You haven't allowed me to finish. If you allow me to finish the
because you're reading
question,
46
then you
random
can
names
do
off the internet.
whatever
This
you
is
want.
why
Some
this
fucking
guy's
insane
so
website.
good.
I love
Because
your
I
answer.
would
And
be
these people-
screaming right now.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he is
He's
playing
just
it
totally calm.
so smart. That's why he is where he is, because he is so smart.
He's good, man.
These people who you don't even know who they are, you're reading them on a list of something, making some kind of as if it's somehow suspicious. You don't even know who these human beings are, who have families, who are like out there, and now
I'll
you're,
spend
and
the
you're
next
reading.
2 hours with you, one by one, explaining
Fine.
who these individuals are if you want to do
Fine.
that.
How about you pick one? Pick one and tell me who he was and what his story was.
Tom.
No, not you. You're asking me the question. Pick one name
I
and then
will.
tell me.
Vince Foster.
No,
He
Vince
says
Foster. That's
it. He
suicide. Been
says it,
investigated
and he
50 times.
ignores
What
it.
the so the
He
obscurity?
Well, he said Vince Foster's been investigated 50 times. Is what he said.
Why did you put Ron Brown? Here, let me read Ron Brown. Ron Brown, Commerce Secretary, who a plane crash while he was on a humanitarian mission, crashed on the side of a mountain. So what do you want to know about Ron Brown? What do you want to know about Ron Brown?
Can you let me ask the question?
No, listen, this is a
Can you-
conversation.
No,
We're having a conversation.
I'm sorry. I'm the host. You invite me to your podcast. You get to ask the question. I'm the host. I'm going to ask you the question. You let me answer the question.
I didn't see
your reaction is already an answer.
I know. I am infuriated by people
I
who drag
understand
other
why
people's
you would
names
be.
who are powerless. You're not powerless.
Hillary Clinton is
I'm not-
powerless.
No, these people.
Hillary Clinton is
These
powerless.
people.
That's the problem.
These people.
Hillary's the
You
problem.
read a list of people
The
because you have the
establishment
power to do it.
I don't-
People who do that are
I
bullies, and I don't
love
appreciate
it.
this.
I have the power to do
You
what?
do. To read a list of some strangers'
By the
names.
way,
DOJ and other things to control.
That's not the DOJ.
Yeah.
This
DOJ
is a
didn't make this.
conspiracy social club. This is it.
This is great.
This is a conspiracy guy yelling at
Dude,
non-conspiracy.
that's what we should do. We should get you on. Would you do a podcast with Anthony Weiner?
I
No.
would never.
No,
I don't even
because
want
you'd
to
have
be
to
the
share
same
money
room.
with him. Yeah,
I would never. I want to never see the fucking guy.
that would be a good show. Though.
Yeah, you fucking scumbag.
So you wouldn't even do what he's doing right here with
Oh,
him?
I would sit at the end and I would just
But
fume.
would you have him on your podcast?
Never.
No, not even to like take him down like this.
No.
Finish up my
Some
question.
jackass made a list in his
You have
basement.
the right to
You're reading their
answer.
names as if they're incriminating
You
in
have
some
the
way.
right to
That's
answer.
bullying, and
You
I
have-
don't. And I stand up against bullies.
Please do
You haven't even
something.
asked a question yet, Andy.
I
Yelling
stand up against
buzzwords.
bullies.
This is all the progressives have.
This is a
Are
guy who was
bubble-
known for being a bully
This
when
is
he
a
was in the
guy,
house.
according to allegedly FBI produced kiddie porn. Okay, that's what they said in these FBI fucking documents of his laptop. Okay,
Even the stuff that is on. I mean, you don't have to go that deep even to.
this
to
guy is a
hang this guy.
piece of shit.
It's a garbage guy. Anyway, if you want to get into that, it gets even more interesting. There's a whole long interview.
I gotta go.
I highly recommend it. Just a couple more. Did you have something that you wanted to send me or something?
Well, so I watched this thing by James Lindsay, and he's talking about how
who's James Lindsay?
James Lindsay is this guy who's been like he's like an author, he's a public speaker, and he's been really calling out wokeness and what it represents. And so, like, after I watched this guy's video, and I'll send it to you later on, but after I watched this video, I started seeing all this stuff in real time, and it's not really about like what wokeness does. What this cultural Marxist wants to do is it's not about equality. It's about equity. And equity is basically about completely and utterly seizing the means of production. Now, people think that's about workers and working and
It's Marxism.
And it's about a hammer and sickles. It's not about when in this sense he's talking about it's about society. And they want to control society. And they like he brings up like queer theory. Like queer theory is about changing the way we see sexuality so that like a fucking trans person who identifies as a cat becomes the normal, right?
Yeah.
It's about completely changing how we interact. So a bit and great example of that is right now where they're talking about like ESPN is thinking about having just all female anchors. Like there's talk about that.
Where'd you hear that?
I'll Kick the Coverage was talking about it, right?
It's crazy. Yeah.
So which is this notion of that like when we lead off with SportsCenter leads off with WNBA highlights. What they're doing is trying to rearrange how we see sports, and that we're dying to hear about women's basketball, right?
I got you.
And I already told you about the story I had with these fucking guys at the Comedy Store, where I was like, yeah, they started off with women's highlights, and then they had a AIDS medication fucking ad.
Yeah, Discovy or whatever.
Yeah, Discovia.
Yeah,
and then
Discovia.
everybody in the room started telling me that they don't get that. And I go,
not
what are you
true.
talking about? It's on sport. No, that is that ad
it's
is
like it's tailored to you, but it's
yeah.
not. Yeah.
But then your dad said he saw something.
I saw
about,
it. On my dad was watching ESPN on DirecTV.
And now I have to go, hey, no, I'm arguing the technology. They think I'm arguing about whether I'm fucking gay or not.
No.
I'm call me gay. I don't give a fuck. But it's like, no, the technology isn't there to
that's
do
so funny.
linear.
You're screwed there though, because it looks like you're just like, I'm not gay. No.
Remember, it's like, hey, sir, do you still beat your wife? Either way,
exactly. Yeah,
right.
That's that argument we talk about with the Tom Hanks
right,
thing too.
Right.
But dude, it's so funny because you text me several times like, so there's no way this could happen, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, why is he so interested in?
No, because
but now it makes sense.
Yeah, because they're implying, and
they were serious.
We brought it up. Yeah, they were serious. But the only reason I brought it up is because one of the male comic there was talking about how he hates watching sports on SportsCenter. And this was leading into this about how ESPN is hemorrhaging money, but they don't care. They're just going to keep doing this woke Marxism, which leads us to this story about Trinity Rodman and how she's basically trying to basically distance herself from her father's last name. And you're like, this is wokeness, destroying your father's legacy. It's just like, I don't know I'm proud of my father, and he didn't do anything.
Oh, is this an ESPN video? Is that how Trinity Rodman had learned to embrace her father's last name?
And you start watching and be like, she's making her own story, like totally dismissing her father.
Yeah, because people are going to remember Trinity Rodman
It's
over
so
Dennis
dumb,
Rodman.
and it's notion that this female, and she goes, now more people.
Oh, they didn't put any ads on it. Oh.
Rodman has a shot at goal and scores!
Rodman crosses, goal!
Rodman taps it in! A brace for
By the way, all the highlights, the stands are empty.
In January of 2021,
Oh, of course, women's soccer, dude.
18
Nobody's
years
ever
old, Trinity Rodman was the youngest player in history to be drafted by the NWSL, the National Women's Soccer League.
We'll get into that.
By the way, that tells you how big that league is. They have to say the National Women's Soccer League. You know, what other league would you have to be like?
You mean
MLB,
the soccer
Major League Baseball.
The only press that comes out are sexual harassment. And then the league's like 2 years old.
Look at the stands, dude. Look at the stands.
Look at the stands are empty. And this is equity.
Then in November,
It would be great though if you were a super fan of like WNBA or this. You could get the best seats to everything.
Yeah, you're
It'd
like,
be awesome.
wow. They give you $5 to come watch.
It'd be awesome.
Like
dude.
like we're getting shoved women's sport soccer down our throats. New Zealand had to give 20,000 free tickets away to get anybody to come watch these games.
We should go watch the Angels. By the way, I want to go watch the
she
Angels.
helped
I want to
lead
watch
the
Otani.
Washington Spirit to its first championship and was named Rookie of the Year.
Let's just
Trinity
get to
has written her own story, but it doesn't come without being reminded at every turn of her famous last name.
Right.
Yeah, he's one of the greatest players in rebounders. at least.
People do know Trinity Rodman sometimes first before Dennis Rodman now.
What are you talking about?
I'm not trying to overcome what he had accomplished. I
Overcome
just
it?
want to build my own story.
Yeah, it's just like you're dismissing your father. Like, what are you talking about? It's so disrespectful.
With the sport of soccer.
What's going on
Here's
with
a
her
look, Rodman!
Rodman in, one apiece.
A header
it's
for
enough.
Trinity
Yeah.
Rodman!
I
Enough
think
highlights.
I realized that soccer was going to be my thing, or just the competitive level was going to be
It's
my
just
thing.
like,
when I
there's nothing
couldn't
wrong with,
accept
like,
that people could play a
Stop
sport
it.
just
Stop
for
it.
fun.
Nobody gives a fuck. She's hot though. But nobody care. No, like there's nothing wrong with going, I want to make my own legacy. It's not wrong with that. But to dismiss your father like that is just, to me, this is again cultural Marxism, to disrespect and dismiss your father, who was such an amazing historic player. Like that Bulls team, nobody talks about the Grant, the Hugh Grant, huge, what's the name, Grant, that was a power forward on the original three titles. Horace Grant. Nobody talks about those Bulls. The Bulls that matter are the Dennis Rodman Bulls. They're the fun ones where it became this like must-see TV thing.
Yeah. No, you're right, dude. Yeah. I mean, he's a unique talent too. Nobody was like that guy.
Okay, so guy, I really got to go,
just give me 5 minutes and I'll blow through these last couple.
You guys, I have to get up early to do work. Okay,
Please guys, it's 12:36 a.m. It's late. Okay, I just wanted to. Somebody called in and asked about this, and this is in the news. I mean, so much they are hammering us with this. More UFO, UAP, UFO, UAP, UFO. And tell me if I'm wrong though. It seems to be almost the same exact story that they just keep rehashing and rehashing
If
and rehashing.
it's in the news, it's probably full of shit. I'm just telling you right now.
Do you think it's blue beam though? Somebody called and asked.
100%.
And there's something's gonna happen though, right? That we're all gonna see.
We're going to see a hologram so vivid that people are going to be like, "Oh my God." And it's going to be a giant theatrical production.
This is one of the things that the tinfoil people have been most right on, is the trajectory of this story.
Yes.
They've been saying this for years. Okay, News Channel 8. Subway is going to give free sandwiches. Tell me if this is worth it to you. Free sandwiches for life to one person who agrees to legally change their name to Subway.
Now, if you're a lazy ass, why not? You literally can eat free Subway for the rest of your life. And you just go around, you find every Subway in your area, lunch and dinner, lunch and dinner, lunch and dinner.
This is actually the terms though. The winner will receive $750 to cover the cost of legally changing their name, along with $50,000 in Subway gift cards, according to the rules. Is that enough for the rest of your life?
For the rest of your life.
Depends on how old you are.
Okay. Let's say you're 25 and stupid. And the average person lives to what, 75?
Subway is cheap.
So, no, there's no way that covers the rest of your life.
I wouldn't think so, right? Not if you want to eat there every day, like every meal, every day.
Yeah, every meal.
You poor bastard.
Dude,
Let's be honest though. Are you making it to 75 if you eat Subway every meal every day?
If you even eat Subway at all, you're a piece of shit.
That's really the comment, isn't it? That they only gave you $50,000 because they know that nobody can make it to 75.
That's a sign you're not going to make it. They're like, here, this is for the rest of your life, which is only a couple of weeks.
If you're eating this every time. Okay. Did you hear about this illegal Chinese lab that was discovered? This is crazy. This is from NBC News. CDC detects coronavirus, HIV, hepatitis, and herpes. Oh my God. At an unlicensed California lab with connections to China. Local and federal authorities spent months investigating a warehouse in Fresno County that they suspect is home to an illegal, unlicensed laboratory full of lab mice, medical waste, and hazardous materials. Look at this picture of this lab, dude. How they have stuff. This is the outside right here.
Yeah.
Is that like a lab to you? And then look at this
Breaking
shit.
Bad.
Look at this, dude. It's just boxes stacked to the ceiling of shit that's apparently all improperly stored.
Yeah,
with
dude,
connections to China.
Of course, dude.
The other addresses provided for identified authorized agents of the company were either empty offices or addresses in China that could not be verified.
Yeah. Dude, it's shady shit.
There's something weird going on there.
But
there's something super weird going on there.
I'm also like this whole thing like biohazard, fucking pandemics and all. That's a great way to... Johnny, we are in a giant demoralization campaign.
You got to protect your mind, man.
This is
your heart. Protect it.
Everything. Even the Project Veritas. Sorry, dude. That guy loves to just be like,
OMG.
they're weaponizing the viruses. Which,
think about his company name now, OMG. Like, that's it. It's O'Keefe Media Group, but that says it. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fear.
Yeah.
All right, we'll end on this. You sent me this, Sam, this video, and this is just something else right here. So
this is love, man.
Yeah, I love this. So we're seeing the lower third here. It says man's daring climb. And it's a man climbing, and I assume it will say, but many stories to save his bedridden mother from a fire.
In Philadelphia, with the hopes of reaching his mother trapped inside.
I'm not just going to sit there and let my mom die.
How high
I'd
he is.
rather risk my life falling than let her sit in there and die.
Sometime after 9:30 p.m., Jermaine received a call.
Spider-Man does whatever a spider can.
See, that's Black Spider-Man. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Dude, this guy's fucking Venom to the bone, bro.
Sister saying his 65-year-old immobile mother couldn't make it out of her apartment on the 15th floor. Jermaine rushed to the scene, but police had blocked off the front door. Jermaine let adrenaline take over, climbing the building's fenced-in balconies, wire cutters in hand.
I was going to cut a hole in the fence to next door and then, to let her go too.
The fire was contained by the time he reached his mother's floor.
Huge
She
waste of
reassured
time,
him
basically.
from the balcony that she was okay, and back down he went. Story burning.
So, I mean, that was a huge waste of time. Let's be
Huge
honest.
waste of time, but bro, best story ever.
Props to you, man.
You are the best son of all
Give
time.
that man free Subway.
Yeah.
For
What
life.
if the firefighters are like lifting him in? You're good. Thank you.
Anyway. All right. That's it for us, unless you care about that story there. Do you want to save that?
Oh, I love this story,
Do you
bro.
want to? Okay. All right.
I love this story.
We'll play this really
Greetings
quick.
and salutations, loyal viewers of this channel. My name is Sean. I am back from my stint in West Palm Beach.
Hoping to scare them off.
So first of all, for all you gents out there, yes, that is an attractive newscaster. I don't want to...
Years and lately, instead of going by his legal name, people call him.
I'm called Boots. Now, the next thing that I have to point out is the name Boots.
Oh, can we find an original, like the original thing? Because what it is there's this guy who's like a vigilante in San Francisco who's decided he's had enough of his shit.
Yeah.
And he's taking it into his own hands. Let me see if I can.
Johnny, you're a libertarian.
Yeah.
Why doesn't anybody do something about this? That's the whole argument. We don't need cops. We'll handle it ourselves.
Well, no, not we'll handle it ourselves. We will have private police. That's the idea.
Why isn't anybody
private
in
police.
San Francisco?
I mean, think about the Jewish neighborhoods. All have private.
Why don't we
citizen
have
patrols and
that?
stuff.
Why isn't anyone in San Francisco doing that?
Because they don't have the libertarian mindset in San Francisco. If this was in the South, there would be a lot of this going on, 100%. But this is okay. Here's the original news story here.
Tonight, one man's way of trying to build a better Bay Area, although not one that police would recommend. Last year, San Francisco, there were more than 20,000 reported thefts from vehicles. ABC 7 News reporter Luz Pena spoke
If you don't know, too, by the way, in cities now, especially San Francisco and in California, to a lesser extent, New York, I think, people are having to just leave their doors open to their cars or put notes in the windows saying they don't have anything valuable in there. Because there's this thing that people are doing, just going around and smashing the back window and just reaching and grabbing anything they can and driving off. And it happens so frequently that the police have no way of dealing with it.
San Francisco resident and business owner who has taken it upon himself to fight back and protect his
And it's illegal if you booby trap. You're not allowed to do booby traps. Like if you put a bear trap or something in there, just clamp down on their damn hand and really fuck them up like they deserve, you go to jail. Crazy.
She's in the newsroom with an interview and a story you'll see only on ABC 7. Luce?
Oh, he's proud of that.
Yes, Dan, the San Francisco resident you're about to meet says he's hoping to help his neighborhood.
Dude,
At
she
first, he
has
was
a little
yelling at
squiggly
thieves
on the
who were
end and a
breaking
nice
into
little
cars. Now
accent.
he's walking around
San
the area
Francisco's
hoping
just
to scare them
Pena.
off. He's
Luz.
lived in San Francisco for over 20 years, and lately, instead
Is this a kink thing, you think? Is he a puppy?
Yeah,
Is he a
for
puppy
sure.
or a leather puppy?
For sure.
of going by his legal name, people call him.
I'm called Boots, working from outside rather than inside.
Oh, this cis guy should just be helping out LGBT people. Instead, what is he doing? Stopping crime? Ugh.
Covering his face with a ski mask to protect his identity, Boots walks around his neighborhood, Fisherman's Wharf, looking like this and with a non-lethal weapon on his waist.
Oh, have you seen these things? They're advertising these now and near my neighborhood to Spanish-speaking people. They're all the ads are in Spanish because the Spanish people are living in the rougher neighborhoods. But they're called like Berna, and they shoot like pepper bullets, like pepper spray bullets. You know, like they use CO2 cartridges, like paintballs. Basically, is what they shoot. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, I think it's load up.
Non-lethal.
Load up.
It's like
Like a
$500.
gun. His goal is to scare off thieves from breaking.
If you know about how well those things work, hit me on Twitter at Johnny Woodard. I'd like to hear about it.
To cars.
The criminals are getting to know us. I wouldn't call it an organized anything. It's just concerned citizens. Every day is a small victory. You know, you chase them off from one corner.
For years, he's captured videos of car break-ins, and now he says frustration led him to take matters into his own hands. He says he's doing it to help the area where he lives and owns a business.
The tourists aren't going to come here. The business of some people that, you know, have lived here and been here for their entire lives, and it's not fair.
According
It's
to
gonna get so
SFPD's
sad
incident data,
when all
on
that
average, there are
awesome-
67 thefts from vehicles every day
What?
in San Francisco. Outside
That
of
beautiful
this brunch spot,
architecture is just going
employees
to
see
get
car
run
break-ins
down.
on a daily
And it's
basis.
going to
They
become
just leave all their
Gotham.
stuff in there and then boom shakalaka.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna
less
kill
than
the tax
5
base.
seconds. They grab your stuff and they're gone.
Many who work here share a common sense of help.
Yeah, so did you see Elon tweet that they're not going to leave San Francisco? He's like, we're staying. Twitter's
Let's go.
They're trying to make it better. But.
Yeah, dude, let's go. All right, I got to go. Guys, go to samtripoli.com for all your ticket needs. Love you guys. Hope this was funny.
Bye, everybody.
Pick up your guitar, sing me a song. This was Groover's paradise. Now the Groover is gone. Was a cool little city, but time marches on.